Hello and welcome back to ESA Cup Season 9 Qualifiers. I'm your host, it's TD, and today we have some incredible matchups. We're going to be following 3 different games, and it'll be from Group E in this qualifier. So, let's take a little look and see who's playing first, and we're going to get straight into these games. We're not really going to mess around talking too much. We know there's a lot of results from yesterday's qualifier, which we will look out throughout the game. But first, we have Ghost Army taking on LDL, and I'm going to be honest, LDL yesterday had a lot of overtime games, and Ghost Army had a few defeats. So this could be an interesting game. Again, Ghost Army, they won the final. You might know I cast the final in Season 8. It was a great game, a great set of matchups, but Ghost Army took Entropy and they just stole it away. But yeah, I mean, let's take a little look then, and we're going to quickly check at the seeding of this qualifier. If you're not too sure of how ESA runs, well, why not ask ESA themselves? So here they are.
ESA Cup Season 9 will be brought to you on September 23rd, from which teams will have to fight for their share of the €2,000 prize pool. Unlike the past few seasons, there will be a total of 16 participating teams which will all have to make it through our qualifiers in order to be a part of the competition.
4 qualifiers split over 2 weekends at the end of August and the start of September. Teams play in a single round-robin format with randomly generated groups of 4 teams each weekend. The earned points are then summed up, which will give us the top 16 and qualifying teams. Your performance in the qualifiers will be more important than ever before, as your standings in the qualifiers will heavily impact your seeding and matchmaking in the competition.
Join us on August 31st, September 1st, 7th and 8th. These matches are also allowed to be broadcasted by the community. The 16 qualified teams will begin with a Swiss system featuring all best-of-3 matchups, including elimination matches with unlimited overtime. This leads to an 8-team double elimination bracket, also in a best-of-3 format with lower bracket matches having unlimited overtime. The grand final will be a best-of-5 with unlimited overtime, crowning our Season 9 champion.
We are excited for the 9th season of ESA Cup and hope you are too. Join our Discord server for more information and feel free to contact us with any questions. Registration for the qualifiers starting August 31st open now. Don't miss out.
Thank you very much to ESA staff for the seeding explanation. I hope everyone at home who's not too familiar with the ESA setup kind of gets what's going on here. However, now it is time for Ghost Army and LDL Valor ability that the shields now have are really, really annoying, and a lot of teams just don't want to deal with it. Grim, a great utility operator, and honestly, a lot of teams just love bringing it as their primary utility operator to push people away from bomb sites using those swarms of the bees, and I think it's just a great op to ban as well. A lot of teams like the EMP switch, which we have got a disconnect here, so hopefully they will reconnect. Maybe there's an audio bug already, but we'll see. Cade, it's going off the board though. The electricals that Cade does bring, of course, they are a lot easier to play on Clubhouse because you've got downstairs basement, utilizing the moto hatches, you've got the kitchen hatch, and you can trick with those Cades as well. Removing it's a little bit easier to play the game, and basically means you don't need to bring a dedicated Thatcher or anything like that. We will get a quick pause though. I'm not too sure how this one's gonna work. I can't read their language, but we'll get a quick pause while everyone jumps in. There he is. Beautiful. I'm going to go to Church and Arsenal first. And you guys might notice today there's no co-caster. That is because I am taking the cast upon myself, producing, observing, and casting today. So please do bear with me at home. It might be a little bit technical at points, and I might have to just like completely stop talking, but we're good. Church and Arsenal is where we're going to go. Well, my Valkyrie, Mirror, Jaeger, and Warden on the board. And it's great to see that Valkyrie is being utilized on this board. It's going to be great for any of those C4 throws that we might see. IQ is definitely going to be that hard counter to bring on the board, and we do, of course, have for the final ban, by the way, Vigil. I didn't speak about it, but a lot of players like to bring that Vigil play off-site, and it can be quite annoying and waste a lot of time. I don't think Vigil's a perfect roamer for this map. I really don't. A lot of teams like to bring it, but I think if you're going util-based, you can definitely bring a better operator. But a lot of teams just can't deal with it, which is why people play it. And I do like the pick sometimes because it's a good little counteract on all the information, and it can waste like a minute and a half of time playing that Vigil. So let's take a little look. Flores is on the board, so we'll see a lot of utility destruction there for those Jaeger ADSs, pushing players off from behind the mirrors, and it will be the Ram on the board as well for the floorboard, so we don't see a Buck in play because that Ram is pretty much, it's all good on its own, to be honest. We don't really need to see that Buck anymore or that Sledge, because a Ram is just quick and decisive to get into that building and start on that verticality. It will be Ash upstairs. Elizio will be just going to try and clear out this entire top area. As you know, we can see that nobody is playing all the way up there, but there is a Jaeger that might need to be kind of pushed off here. So it could be good to set up a starter on the little angle from the red stairs here. We'll take a little look and see. Just droning out right now to try and find as much information as possible on this board. The drone economy looking quite strong at start, which is good. Means they haven't lost too many drones in prep. We're going to see a couple of default cams being removed there as well. As we slowly get into this bar section, there'll be one more cam to remove. And here it goes. The Rams are making a lot of noise as they start the verticality destruction here. We'll find that Valkyrie cam, which is a nice little catch as well, because they don't want to open up that stock hatch and get C4'd from it. So it's really good to remove that Valkyrie cam. Makes it a little bit harder for them to do that C4 play. Oh, there it is. The C4 will be shot there. They haven't detonated it off. Probably got flashed there because the Wamai magnet dragged the flashbang deep into... oh, hello, Elizio. Going to be trying to play something here. We'll find Fergu. And it's time to push down this oiled. IQ going to take a lot of damage. Also on the blue stairs here. Trying to just push the way behind that utility box. We'll start to see Flores finishing off with all those drones that have been dropped down that hatch. And they fully, completely removed any access points here. But it's a lot of shots to be fired as Church and Arsenal's been lit up there by the Ash. Just a very slow reaction from the defenders in sight to do anything about it. But now we know where this Wamai is. It could be a pick coming upstairs here from the Ram or the... I believe it's Habana there as well. There it is. Unsert will take down Toms. The Flores reigning victorious there. Some nice information coming up from the drones. And we also know there's a Valkyrie who might get punished here behind box 2. Flash is going to go down. We could possibly drop. Depends on the cross angle here. It will be Snooze watching the moto drop, but it will be Elizio is going to be pushing through with the Ash. Can we find another one? It's the Mirror, but now has to take the attention to main stairs. Won't happen. Madari will find the pick, but it will be Tech Kings to take another one down. Can we find the player on box? We can. It's a 1v1. 5 HP. Plant's going to go down. 13 seconds on this clock. Make it 44. Let's go. 1v1 situation. Do they know? Oh, he just about notices. Both of them just facing the wrong way. He was expecting him to hold that long angle, but he's an incredible fragging potential here from the Ash. Drops down the drops down the oil drop and completely charges all the way down that hall. Gets a couple of picks into sight, and it's a good play. Let's take a little pause on the clock here to see what's going on. We might have a rehost, or it might be a sound glitch. A lot of teams do this. We'll take a little look and see. Reconnect or rehost? We'll see exactly what goes down. I'm not too sure right now, as they have all just left without saying anything, which I shouldn't really pause for. But yeah. I mean, it's a good first round here coming into play by LDL. Skin on Ash. Okay, so they're all taking skins off. Round replay. Okay, we might have a round replay already. Okay, that's unfortunate. We might have round 1 replay because of Ash's skin. I don't know. We'll see. We got a protest going down, so it's we'll get the admins on this one because I'm not allowed to make a decision on it. I am just here. But yeah, I mean, it was a good round to start off with. Really good control from the drone phase all the way through. You know, we made a lot of ground very quickly. There was no roam potential. Jaeger played blue, dropped early because there was a lot of pressure coming in. Utility got removed by that Flores, and it was an easy round pretty much to get in after that because they'd all pushed deep back into sight. The mirror got popped. They couldn't play behind that and keep control of blue there. So, yeah, I mean... So, yeah, I believe we are just still waiting on the go-ahead. I've got an admin here now, so thanks, Muzza. We'll see. Yeah, the question is, where will we go next? I believe we will probably go to gym and bedroom next. I mean, it's a good bomb site to go to. You can expand the whole top floor if you need to as well. All the way to cash as well. We could see possibly a mirror play. I'm not too sure if they want to stick. There's better utility picks, but mirror is on the board, so you might as well use it if you want to. Of course, it looks like... Eliza will leave to take off that skin probably to avoid any other problems, but to prove he's going to prove. I see. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ESA trailer, go and take a little look at last season's highlights. We'll be back in just a moment. I do apologize, but yeah, we'll be back as soon as the admins have made a decision and everyone reconnects. But yeah. Okay, we're going to jump straight back into this match now. Everyone seems to be ready, so let's just go. Hopefully, there won't be any more big, long pauses. But yeah, we are back in the game. It's 1-0. Let's go. All right. After the Church and Arsenal game... we going back down there? Believe we are. Okay. I did accidentally just pause the timer. Right, we're good. Let's jump in. We're going back down to Church and Arsenal. Let's take a little look and see. We do have the Azami on the board, which is going to be great for those line of sights to be changed. Of course, Azami has been significantly nerfed in the past few seasons. However, it's still a good operator to bring just for the sheer fact that those line of sights are different. You can't swing a hallway and realize, oh wait, there's an Azami there because, you know, the line of sight is just different. well, you're never going to know where they're going to place it. You're going to have to utilize information to find exactly where it is, and it can be moved whenever, well, it can be deployed whenever the army wants, as long as they have enough in the utility pockets. But yeah, we do also have, of course, the Wamai, and this can be so important for playing downstairs with these hatches, because if someone can freely throw something down the hatch, then it's going to cause a little bit more of an issue when we're pushing into the bomb site or down these main choke points like the staircase, like main stairs and blue. But yeah, we also do have this mute, which will be good to deny as many of these drones as possible. Hopefully the drone economy will be, you know, disrupted a little bit more, bringing in these operators that can, of course, deny. But we're taking a little look already. The drones are going to be finding out exactly where people are to start off with. We can see that Mirror is playing on that central staircase, and we'll be looking to deny as many drones early round as possible. That's why they kind of sit on these staircases, make sure they can shoot the drone, drop back to a new place, and then it's a good positioning for them. But yeah, we're jumping straight in. 2 minutes 20 on the clock. IQ is on the board, and we do see that last time they had the Valkyrie in play, but we have since then substituted it off, and we won't be having that C4 to be able to be freely thrown by the Valkyrie cams there. But we will see. Ram is getting in position to start on that verticality, and it should be pretty much a similar round to last. We don't have anyone off site, which is, of course, that's not a bad thing, although it is just going to give them a little bit more time and a bit more freedom off of this site. They just have to be careful that no one does, of course, come up these blue stairs, which they're going to open the hatch now, so they can't do that either. So it's going to be kind of like a bunker hold now. They kind of have to sit in and utilize these Azamis as best as possible. What I like about the Azami, it's also almost a cover for this Mirror, and that's good because pretty much if the Mirror gets popped, they still have the Azamis and they can still hold blue, and that's what I think they've done there, and that's why I think it's kind of a W pick right now. But it will be Flores who has to shut that down and going to start to look to where to drone and deploy these Flores drones, really. There's still 4 in the pockets. A lot of stuff to do here. There's one, though. It will be the IQ to get the pick from the oil drop. Sorry, from the blue stairs here. I thought it was on oil, but it will be Elizio is just waiting here on the utility angle, looking to swing into church when he has the opportunity. And it will, of course, be the Ram on Moto. The hatch is open. They are slowly trying to do the exact same sort of push as before. And will it work this time is the question. Oh, the angle from behind the bomb will take Eliza down. But he will not be finished. Oh, it will be a C4 finish there by Yoshiro. And now it's a 4v4 on the board with 40 seconds on the clock. There's a lot of bodies still alive on bomb, and that's good for the defense. They can definitely shut down and delay a lot of time. We still have a C4 in the pocket by the Mirror, who's still sat behind this church box and in a pretty strong position. Is anyone going to be starting to push down this main stairs? Yes, it will be the Ram to try and shut down anybody that might be behind that church. But we'll see. Can he do anything here? He's looking. Oh, but it will be Madri to find one, but it will be Yoshiro to take the refrag. Looking to try and shut down one, but it won't be Yoshiro. And Kings will clean up there. The Mirror and the Mute in a great position, just sat behind the entire time, and there's no access straight into there, so they're just kind of bunkered in a great position, and it's almost just a funnel. Everyone's trying to rush in to the site from 2 different points, and well dealt with. You know, IQ managed to get an entry from Moto, but instantly refragged. That's a great position in there. That shuts down so much pressure from the Moto drop side. And now we're going to take a little look at where we're going to go next. It's bedroom and gym to see what is on the board here. And you know, I like the fact that we have tried to replay this basement site, and it took really one operator swap, well, maybe 1 or 2 operator swaps to kind of change the way the meta of this bomb site was going to look in that round. And yeah, I think the having the Azami behind the AK box and the mute jammers definitely helped to shut down that economy. We saw that Flores had a lot more drones in the pocket later in the round, which could have been a tactical play or could have been just because they couldn't really drone it out very well. We'll see that Flores is actually going to be swapped for the Thermite, and the Dokkaebi will be on the board as well, and that's good. You know, having these phone calls in pocket could be an interesting little play to clear out anyone who might be expanded off of site, you know, into cash, in CC. But the thing is, again, Mute is on the board, so it should be a pretty big counter to that phone call. Depends on where those jammers are placed as well, but we have a nicely could place Doc on the board. Very interesting to see that Doc coming into play. And we do have the Bulletproof on the board for that as well, which can pretty much throw an EMP out to deny any drones. or anything like that. But it will be Eliza to leave the game, which is going to be a bit of an issue for the attack there. They've lost a man straight away. They only have 4 operators worth of attacking utility now, and it already has been a disconnect central game. Not a very good start to the qualifiers that you'd like to see, and potentially a pick here. Oh, snooze! Gonna take out Madri from the rappel. A nice pick for him, and it's gonna devastate the LDL Valor attack already. There's going to be the exothermic charge being placed on that CC wall. I mean, what a good positioning for Dog just to get a frag from. Such an easy frag on the board. He actually opted to try and take the player running up rafters out, and there was no real call there. IQ just on the rappel trying to wait for something to happen, and it just did not happen. But yeah, back to this attack then. We are slowly pushing our way through to try and get control of this construction. There's no main wall open. The construction wall is just where we're at now with 1 minute 30 on the clock. Oh, it's a nice pick there, just straight through the soft reinforcement there, the barricade. And we should be able to get everything off the wall there. The mute jammer's disabled, but Yoshiro with the C4 onto Uncert. Now a 2v4, and it's looking dire right now for this attack inside. They really have to do something. But, did he just try and vault? He did, but it will be Ilias to clean him up, though. But there's another. Oh, it's Doc. Should go down here, but he doesn't. Doc manages to get the pick, and Yoshiro cleans up Ilias. What? Right, now we have our full squad on the attack for LDL. You know, it was a very good start from LDL, but now we slowly start to slow down, and the disconnects really do not help for them. But it is Cash and CCTV where we're going to go next, and a bit of a weaker bomb site in the meta, I will say. A lot of people do not really appreciate this bomb site just because of how easy and accessible it can be, but depending on how you defend, it can be quite a hard bomb site to get control of, especially if you manage to get those impact tricks which don't work anymore, or if you manage to shut down with the bandit, which is going to be more of a meta, more so than impact tricking nowadays, because that bandit is going to be able to just quickly switch, but you have to deal with the ace, you have to deal with the Mav and the Twitch. Is it worth it? Probably not. It should be quick access to the wall here for the attackers, and that Mav is going to make sure of it. But yes, we have the Maestro on the board, which I really like Maestro. It's got 3 cams now. The cams are accessible, and a bomb site like this, there's a lot of line of sight everywhere. It should be pretty much a really good operator to bring. We are going to bring the castle downstairs for the lounge play, and a proxy will go on the blue stairs there as well, shutting pretty much the stock control off. A lot of teams like to put shotgun holes above the top of the bar to stop pretty much any, or well, have someone playing in bar and put a bit of pressure on it, but that's a bit of a longer expansion, which is too far away. I've seen it a few times. It does work, but then if they don't go for it, they'll just commit to upstairs, and that castle will just be playing there with the shotgun below to try and get any shots onto the breach, pretty much there. But yeah, we'll start to see how it goes. The Claymore will be dropped, and we're going to go for a construction side play as well, which means it could be a bit of a different push than we might expect. But we do have the Maverick going on the main wall there to try and deal with anyone who might decide to want to trick it. Doesn't look like the Bandit is even going to bother to trick now, so that's a good start because they can hear that Mav is there. He could be in a bad line of sight, though, if he does decide to peek. He kind of can't contest that breach now, so it's got to be kind of just a passive angle there. But yes, we'll start to see now. Hello, it's Frost, really deep actually off site, so this player could be a very good asset to rotate off if we needed it. But yeah, Flores going to start work on that bomb site. We do have the Brava in play, which should pretty much counter the Maestros now. Thanks to this Brava ability, we can now utilize all of these Maestro cams and pretty much cause a bit of havoc to Maestro's economy. Already, we have control of the construction side. Can we find the pick onto Bandit? A missed opportunity. He's got himself lucky there, but the C4 is going to come back, but the EMP, I believe, should have cooked that C4 anyway. Flores drones coming in to try and push Bandit away from green box. 1 minute 12 here. It should be a pick, but it's not. Bandit's looking the wrong way, but it's Thatcher on his camera for him to pop out the refrag from Madrid, and it's 1 minute on the clock with a 4v4. Flores under the window, very weak HP now. 6 HP to his name. Madrid gonna fire another Brava drone into the site to try and hack any utility that could cause them a bit of information loss, but it will be Elysia who will find a pick onto Fergu, and it will be a 40 seconds now to get into sight and find something here. 1 on red will go down. 2v2 looking to try and find the player who's outside. He'll go down as well, and now it's but it is one player on the breach locked out. He's gonna flash him. Maestro in a bad situation here. He just needs to take one gunfight so far. He will do so. This could be good for Maestro. Problem is, he's a really heavy operator, and that rotating between bomb sites is going to be very loud, and it's going to be so hard for him. But he will drop onto the red stairs. Surely this is a good opportunity now. He's got the bomb. He's gonna go for the green box defuse, maybe. No. Goes into B site, plants by the door. He's going to hear the run. He should have it. It should be Maestro's. He's found him. And snooze. Takes down Unsert. What a great play from the Maestro. Getting aggressive because he knows someone's outside of the breach. He could hear him. The flashbang came through the drone hole. It makes complete sense where he's located. I think the full commitment to take the one-on-one gunfight was so poor there by LDL. You need to wait there. You don't know where he is. Just chill a second. You've got time. 2 players, versus 1. It should be a 2-on-1 in that situation. And unfortunately, there was no pinch available there. And, the Maverick... the Maverick holes weren't completely open. They were just there to put pressure on, so you couldn't even walk through that main breach. It's an unfortunate turn of events there for LDL. They look like they could possibly get that round. But, it's all to play for. It's early on in the game. And what we know is LDL do like to push and push and push. And LDL have managed to get themselves to OT in the qualifiers previously. Yesterday, I believe, we had an 8-7 and an 8-6, I believe that was for them. But yeah, 2 OT games is insane. Ghost Army, though, we can't really say too much. They are champions. I think it's very, very, it's the way you look at it, really, at this point. They should be winning a lot of rounds here, but we'll see. It's all up to LDL to turn it up right now, and we'll start with Snooze playing the Warden. I like the Warden's ability. I like the fact that it can, of course, be useful to deny these flashes. And we know in comp, this Warden is a necessity in some cases, especially if there's a lot of flashes coming your way, if you're holding choke points, and the only utility, lethals that they have are those flashes. But yeah, we'll start to see now as the attack will open up. It's Eliza, all the way upstairs, going to start off getting rid of the default cams and making a little bit of a run around, making sure there's no roamers. But yeah, we also see, I believe, the C4 just got wasted there to try and take down Eliza. But it didn't happen. It didn't land. A good little attempt. Very cheeky there. IQ is on the board, but we don't seem to have a Valkyrie or anything, so it will only really be useful for anyone who's on cams, for the mute jammers, and the 1My discs there as well, possibly for the Warden. But yes, it will, of course, be the Rams starting that verticality off as well. Already 1 gone down, and they're looking to try and pretty much secure themselves another flawless attack like they did before in the first round. It wasn't quite flawless, but it worked very well. I mean, the fact that they got so clearly into sight and decisively managed to get that bomb down. I think the fact that, though, Ghost Army have managed to get them into a 1v1 situation prior to this. So it's very close in that sense that the first round wasn't significantly in their favor. But yes, 1 minute 20 on the clock. We've slowly got all these hatches open now, and no C4 throws have happened. The Flores going to be shut down once again by those mute jammers to get into sight. The access point isn't quite there, but it's okay because we still have a lot more ways to disrupt utility. They're really trying to deny pretty much this this Malusi, sorry, not Malusi, this Azami utility. It will be Snooze to take on Unsert again. Give Unsert a break, Snooze. Honestly. We get a second. Hello? He didn't quite register. Ilias will take Snooze down for the refrag. Madri going to take down King. It's 2 as he enters in from Moto. He's looking to actually get another here. We know someone's isolated off, but we can find... There it is. Can we get the refrag? We can. It's Tom's to do so. And now the flash is coming onto the mirror. Will land, actually. Now going to be dropping down the kitchen hatch. Shots fired. Going to be holding the whole way, but it will be Tom's to catch CRV on the little peak there. Oh my god. Tom's with the quads. Just got to find that diffuser. He just snuck into sight, and every single time, they've all just looked at each other. How many times this game have we seen something like that happen? They just, like, looked at each other for a solid second and then reacted. I mean, incredible. Tom's just gonna manage to take that one-on-one once again. We see these one-on-one situations, or two-on-one situations turn to one-on-ones. And he's managed to come off just about. 4-1 now. Gym and bedrooms where we're off to. I mean, LDL, you've got to make something happen here. You really do. All right, we're going to see the Ash, Ace, Thermite, Flores, and Twitch on the board. Doc and Mute will follow. We'll also see that the Oryx has been picked and a Doc on the board there too. And of course, Frost's going to be in play. Honestly, the Oryx is a nice little addition to the lineup. I'm not too sure if it's going to be as beneficial on this bomb site. We'll see. He can definitely play below, or he can play Rafters CC cash sides, which could definitely benefit. And he can, of course, jump up and down hatches, which he could rotate off if he needs to a different part of the bomb. But at this point, yeah, it's just interesting to see the fact that Oryx has been put in play here, and Frost will be on the board as standard to stop people from getting quick access in. And we saw how perfect, you know, the Frosters worked before, you know, being able to watch these quick lines of sights from all the way through construction as well, to stop people from just jumping in. It actually worked in favor of the attack a few times, though. That's the only issue. Defenders get a bit too comfortable. But yes, we have the recruit on the board. I'm always going to call him a recruit. He's not an op to me. We have our recruits. And it's going to be bringing so much more utility to the game. I've said this so many times. You know, it was allowed back when I was casting a few weeks ago. And we were able to open up walls. We still had frags for later on in the round. We have 2 drones. And we have a good set of guns. I mean, what more could you want from both the attack and defense? It's quite a good versatile op to bring. Quite a cheap op because they've reworked the recruit. But yeah. Definitely a good addition to this comp scene. And it's nice to see teams actually utilizing it more. I see the Doc in play again. He did quite well to get himself a first pick a few rounds ago. But yes, we will see that BP will definitely be given some valuable information, as of course it will be down to this Thermite to open up through construction. The flashbang's going to go in. Going to start to get this single wall on construction. And we'll see how many people can push off. That mirror did get flashed as well. Oh my god. The complete play there from the Oryx. As he'll try and chop down the hatch. Gets punished by Ilias. And Kings will go down. But a nice refrag nevertheless. Though he will take down Madry, which... That's unfortunate. Can't utilize those frags to the full potential, and now they got to utilize that Flores to try and get rid of the shield, or the Ash Charge Sliffers that will be brought. But the question is he in the right position? He's kind of got to deal with the mirror first. The flashbangs will definitely be successful in that sort of sense. He is blinded, and they can now remove the mirror on the wall. Playing quite aggressive at this door. It's Tom's. And the Doc will come in handy here to give extra HP to the Frost, who's going to be holding the angle. He's got to be careful he doesn't get swung here from either window. The drone's coming into play as well. Now going to give a lot of valuable information with 54 seconds left onto the clock to try and push down to this bomb site. We'll find one drone, but it's CR to take down Toms, who was playing close on the door. This long angle is very punishing for the defenders, and it's very easy for the attack to get multiple picks here as they do try to push their way through. Flash is coming in to, of course, this gym side. It's Snooze to take down Ilias, but it will be CV to take out Yoshiro. But now, here it is, a 2 versus 1. Fergie will take down CV. Oh, a nice pick for Fergie. Oh, 1v1. Uncert takes down Fergie. 20 seconds. Snooze versus Uncert. I mean, this is unfortunate. Snooze! We'll take down Uncert for the 5th time this game. We should probably have a little look and see, we'll have a little look and see at the scoreboard. It's basically role swap, you know what I mean? So it's fine. Now we'll see it will be LDL on the defense and Ghost Army on the attack. Madria will be 5 and 5. CRV is 3 and 5. Eliza is 4 and 4. Probably should have more kills there from round 1, but it's fine. Ilias is 3 and 5. Unsert 1 and 5. Not having the best games, but still contributing to the round as best as possible. It will be Tom 6 and 3. Snooze is 6 and 2. Yoshiro 6 and 3. And it will Kings is 4 and 3. And Fergu is 2 and 5. As we move our way through the last few rounds of this game, potentially, what do the attack have in store for this this LDL defense? LDL Villa really need to try and make something happen here. They really do. Their defense could be their saving grace. It's just, have they got the stamina to go through this game? And I feel like that's probably what's been happening through the past few days on my quali games. How many games have been like this is the question. I haven't really watched them. I haven't seen the scorecard. I've just seen the results. So it's going to be interesting to see firsthand as the caster exactly how good their game comes into the second half, if it does at all. But a 5-1 half sometimes isn't even unheard of in pro. We can see 5 rounds come back like that. You can see exactly how Ghost Army have managed to get those rounds, and it could just be the same thing for LDL. The question is, can Ghost Army shut it down early and make something happen now? The attack is going to be a quick start, as the Ram will already be able to get access onto that kitchen hatching area, and of course it will be opening all of that soft floor up. Have the mute jammer upstairs to try and stop the drones, meaning someone will have to physically push up to destroy that, or the Bravo will hack it. I doubt that, though, as we are now going to be droning upstairs as well to make sure. But it will, of course, be Yoshiro chucking those X-Kairos on the hatch. We're just trying to find as much access as possible. C4 in the hands there of the Warden. But yeah, the fact the Warden can just sit here below the hatch, has the glasses on. I mean, any flashbangs that get thrown into that hallway are not going to affect him. He can still play. And a lot of teams rely on those flashes to go down that hatch. He's going to be in such a great position to make something happen. The C4's in hand as well if he needs it. And we'll see that as Doc becoming a very, very valuable pick constantly on both sides here for Ghost Army and LDL. Here it is. The Wamai Magnet's going to flash the mirror off. Yoshiro going down blue. But it will already be the Ram to catch the Doc off guard. Madari is just looking around like no one's there. 4 versus 5. 1 minute 15. A lot of bodies alive still, but it will be King to take out CRV. It will be King to find another. Eliza goes down. Ilias takes down Yoshiro, but it will be Unsert to go down. It's a quad kill for Kings. And Fergu will finish it off as Ilias goes down. 6-1 here. Fergu from the Moto hatch to shut down this game. 1 more round left in it. It's match point. I can't wait. Clubhouse match point. It couldn't be more... Well, I wanted it to be a close game, but it couldn't be further away from that in this sense. Ghost Army have really shown how strong they are and that they deserve to get through or get these points through this qualifier. They've got more games to play. There's 3 more games to go for, and we're going to be following LDL up on this one as we still got Penta Club and, of course, Molotov to play, I believe. I don't know if that's their name. I don't know. I can't read their name. But, yeah. Right, okay, let's take a little look at the setup. Sorry, it will be the Mute, the Valkyrie, the Kapkan, and the Legion. Very trap heavy right now. I mean, Brava's gonna have a field day, right? If we don't see a Kapkan Brava kill, there's something wrong. But no, in seriousness, we are going to start to see exactly where we're at as we go all the way back downstairs again. I mean, it didn't really look that close of a round. You know, they delayed enough time later on, which possibly be why they brought the traps. They thought maybe, you know, we still got 1 minute on the clock when they start to push into sight. These traps might catch them off guard, but probably as part of the removal process on this bomb site for Ghost Army now is to deal with these traps. They can see what they've gone for, and it will pretty much be, instead of waiting for those drones to come into play, spending a lot of time shutting down these traps. But it will be Kings to go and take a little bit of HP down. It will be CRV just playing in the hallway. will shut down the Ram. But will we find anybody caught off guard? It will be Valkyrie here as well, playing more of an aggressive game, which I do like to see. LDL making sure something can happen. C4 deployed. Will miss. Probably just about there as well. Question is this Capgun going to stay in sight now? He has. Valkyrie's gone back to site 2. However, we still have a few more bodies off sight. Oh, Ilias will find Toms. Oh, but it's a refrag for Yoshiro. Shuts him down very quickly. Oh my god. Snooze is going to go down. Can we find another, though? It's Yoshiro, a 2v2. A massive bloodbath on that central stairs. Uncert will rotate himself all the way back now. There's a cam spot in there, but what? Fergu has just swung the corner, and Uncert is completely... Oh, I don't know. He's just not focused at all there. He's more focused on the cam that's shining its light at him. A 1v2, catches one. Oh! Fergu goes down, and Madri will make a nice play. Look how clean that is. 1, 2. Doesn't mean to hit that shot, but he definitely does get it. And it's a nice one at that. Round 9, 6-2, and a lucky one-man clutch to save them all. I mean, what a great play there. It's going to go to bedroom and gym now. Let's take a little look and see. A tactical timeout. It's a good place to do it, but it's a bit late, I think. Yeah, we probably should have this tactical timeout a bit earlier. I won't lie to you. Maybe a halftime when you're 5-1 down. Sort of, you know, get yourselves into a better position there. But it's actually an orange tactical timeout as well, which is crazy to me. Are they giving them help? Like, what's going on here? Should I be checking Discord right now? Probably should be. Let me take a little look. No, yeah, it's generally a tactical timeout. So yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be very beneficial for the defense at this point. If they want anything out of this game, they will try and do something now. But yeah, they've already fallen flat on one of their defensive rounds. Yes, they have won their defense downstairs, but it's 1 round on attack, 1 round on defense. There's so much that they've lost out on. Gunfights, awareness situations here, strats as well. I mean, LDL, they've shown us the first round that they could do something, but then after that, it's just gone to, they went to sleep, I think. In the nicest way possible, they've gone to sleep. I think they're a better team, but we've got a lot more to follow from them, and I'm glad that we're following LDL to see if they will wake up through the qualifier. I really want them to do something more. We have other teams that are just as strong. I think some of the admins described this one as, like, a really crazy bracket to watch because there's so many of teams that could go high score to overtime. But yeah, we'll see. We are currently, of course, waiting for this game to finish, and then it will be Solaire. Sorry, I completely forgot their names. But yeah, it'll be Solaire, which is Maggie's team, I believe. Which Maggie used to play for Meister, which I don't know. They're all the same team to me. They're all the same team. All right, our final round potentially here. It's all up to LDL to see if this game continues. We'll see that the Doc is on the board, and we will have, of course, a nice use for him. Again, we've seen him countless times. Eliza will, of course, go for the Frost, which is, again, quite standard here. And we've got the Azami on the board with those chemo barriers as well. Already going to start at getting access into the big garage side as well. Up rafters. I'm going to open it up with the ace charges here. Can we find a pick is the question. We'll prone early. And it will be Doc actually holding an aggressive angle here. I've missed it, but he has got it. But a refrag coming from Toms. Drone going to go down there by Eliza. 2 minutes on this clock. Those Flores drones going off. Left, right, and center. I think LDL's done all the right things to try and counter these attacks. It's just they missed out on a lot more after that. Like, they've brought the mute jammers. They've changed. They brought the Azamis when they were playing their defense. But they just couldn't do anything. It's very organized here from Ghost Army, and I love it. We'll find the Frost Trap on the central red stairs. And now we're looking to move our way to construction. Again, these attacks work so well for the attacking side when we come from this construction way, especially if we can shut down the mirror. However, we have definitely lost a key player. It is the Ash to shut down that mirror, so we might see some pressure from above, and I think that's what CRV is waiting for at this point, is some pressure from upstairs on that hatch, because they know it's going to be so hard for them to really pop this mirror without committing a full body or possibly dying to it. They might have to go for a different play if that's the case. They do not have any more exothermic charges. This is the last one to go off. And it will be Eliza now on the main central staircase. Ilias still on cams. And it will, of course, be the Azami watching the rappel there. It's a very tight angle you can see through the drone hole, I believe that is. It will be a horrible angle to die to. 44 seconds on this clock. Here we go. He can hear. He knows he's waiting. Never mind. It's been shut out. Flash bangs in. He misses the opportunity. CV needs to recover, though. He's waiting for the hatch drop. It will happen. He's managed to just do something there. Fergu will find one. How has he managed to hit that? Fergu finds another. But it's Ilias to refrag, and Kings now to take down CRV. Ilias in a 1v1. It's Kings to finish off the match. 7-2. What a good match point play, and that's the finishing kill for you. We'll be back very shortly for the next game. I'll probably jump on the casting panel and have a little conversation with you all momentarily. But for now, we're just going to make sure we can get this next game up and running. We'll follow the LDL team against Solaire to see if we can get some good games there as well. All right, we'll be back very, very shortly. Stay tuned. And I really, really enjoyed map 1. It was very short, but it was sweet because Ghost Army shown us that they deserved the qualifying points. And I think it's very interesting to see, you know, how much they have, of course, played for it. But yeah, guys, we are just literally waiting now for the next game to happen. I believe it's Team Solaire to play against LDL, which is great. So we are just going to wait pretty much for the fixture to come out. All the other games before this have to kind of finish, and we have to get some information on that. And then we'll get the map bans sorted. We'll probably do it live. I won't lie to you. It'd probably be best to just do it live and see what people are going to have. And we can probably talk about the maps in a bit more detail as well. And then we're going to take a little look at, you know, what teams are going to be playing, you know, what maps we're going to be playing, and then how we expect both of these teams to play on it. And get into the game, I reckon. But yeah, guys, from that game, LDL, they really need to get something out of this one now. It's good to follow them because we're following a team that kind of has a position that they are either going to lose today or they're going to win some more today. And I think Ghost Army being a very tough opponent to start off with could have been, you know, a bit of an unlucky situation for them. And now we've got a few more opponents they might be able to beat. So Team Solaire could be a good opportunity for LDL to get some points in here. But yes, we will take a little look in a few minutes, hopefully when the chat comes out. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're going to just head on to the intermission break for a little while. And then, yeah, everyone's going to get themselves a little break. All right, guys, stay tuned, and I'll be back very shortly. Okay, we're jumping straight in with the bans. LDL gonna ban Cafe first, and Bank will follow with Team Solaire, sorry. And it will be a Bank ban. There it is, just coming through now. And then we're gonna see that I'm currently waiting on them to do the rest. But yeah, let's talk about it. Cafe probably not been played that much at all this season. Last season. I haven't really cast any Cafe games myself through any other league that I've cast in, or any comp scene, to be honest. So it's been a bit of an iffy one for me, really. But yeah, I mean, Cafe is just such an annoying map sometimes. You have a massive expansion upstairs. You utilize such a big area of the map. And there's so many other components getting verticality, sweeping from cocktail all the time. Oh, sorry, from piano side all the time. And taking that top floor first is a very long and like jarring game for a lot of teams. And I think it's just very well known how to play and how to win it now. And a lot of teams do have good games on it. It's just getting rid of Cafe first seems to be what everyone's doing right now. And people would prefer to play Nighthaven Labs than play that Cafe. Whereas, you know, Cafe used to be an old map that people like to play. Bank, it's a very, very big map. And the meta upstairs hasn't really changed in many, many seasons. Even after their slight rework on the hatches and stuff, it's very, very much the same thing. Downstairs, everyone still goes for the same hatch take. We possibly can go for the backside, push someone through garage, and then go for the CC side. But yeah, we're still waiting. It seems that Solaire and LDL don't understand that they only need to ban one map at a time. So we've got a couple of maps that are being banned twice. So yeah, hopefully that'll be sorted. But yeah. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, I mean, following last game, I'm expecting to possibly see LDL maybe ban out Clubhouse. Is that a possibility? Will they not want to play it again? I mean, surely people have been able to watch their the previous game as well, and have probably gone, well, they're not very good right now on this Clubhouse map. So surely that'll be next. I think it looks like they are going to ban that, though. So it looks like Ilias is going to ban... Oh, okay, yeah, they're fully banning Club next. So, yeah, there it is. LDL will ban off Club. And now we're waiting for the next ban, which will be Chalet. And it will, of course, be Solaire to ban that one. And then Ilias will ban off Consulate. So, yeah, I mean, Club... It's a given for LDL to ban it off, really, isn't it? They have to. They can't play it again. I don't think they'd want to. They need something fresh. Chalet's gone off the board. Again, very meta-heavy on lethals and getting control. There's a lot of use of Jaeger and Wamai to play on that bomb, upstairs bomb site as well. Massive shields usage, mirror on the board. There's a lot of key factors there on the attack, opening up big walls upstairs and downstairs to get rid of the expansion roam upstairs. So I think, yeah, getting rid of the Chalet, it's a good map to compete on. It's just, it's going to be gone now. But yeah, it will be Consulate gone as well. Consulate, I haven't really seen at all in ESA. I haven't watched many games with Consulate in them, so it's kind of sad to see that Consulate will be banned. But yeah, we're currently waiting. Nighthaven, Border, Skyscraper, and Lair is left. Question is, will people play Lair? And I don't know, because it's such the hallways. I believe it's been banned. Oh dear, I missed it. Oh well, okay. It will be Lair to go down. So Lair will ban Lair then. I didn't see it, but it was the first ban. The only issue with banning in chat, you can't see sometimes. And it will be Skyscraper to go next. Woo! Nighthaven Labs and Border are left. Skyscraper, I can't do Lair and I can't do Skyscraper. Lair is just such a big map. I prefer it over Oregon though. It's something fresh, right? Oregon is just constantly being used. But yeah, we've got everybody for LDL in, I believe. We're just waiting, of course, for Solaire to get in. But yeah, we'll see. And we're still waiting for this decider to be played. It's literally between Border and Nighthaven Labs. What could be better than a Nighthaven Labs game or a Border game? Border, I mean, it's kind of an old map in that sense. Everyone's kind of used to taking that east side. I mean, hey, I don't mind Border. Oh, it's a Border. Let's go. As it will be the ban here for Nighthaven Labs. And now we've got to pick sides. We're just waiting for the sides to be picked. Pick sides, please. This is the last part of the ban phase, and we can get straight into this game. I can't wait. Believe LDL are gonna pick the OT. We're just waiting on, of course, Solaire to do so. But yeah, I mean, we might as well do this live, right? We may as well. I'd prefer to do this live than sit here on an ad break. So, yes, we are still waiting for everyone's joining. They're just not giving me the response that I want. But regardless, attack or defense first. I'd prefer maybe to attack it. Okay, it will be OT defense for LDL. And we're just waiting for the actual sides to be picked. But, yeah. The question is, we need to check and see what the last game was. Shall we have a look? It was Solaire versus... That's a good question. Who did they just play? Solaire versus Pentaclub. What was the score of Solaire versus Pentaclub, guys? 7-0! What? 7-0! Who won this one? I can't see. The screenshot's not showing. Oh, Pentaclub lost. So Solaire's got that one there. Pentaclub fully lost. Yeah, 7-0. It was Goldie 13-5, Starlight 8-2, Charlie 4-2, Zay 6-5, and Flix 4-3. Chrissy 6-7. Shisu 4-7, Disrupt 2-7, Sneaks for Penta 3-7, and Zek is 2-7, all for Penta there. That's incredible. I mean, fair play, a 7-0 win over that one. We're still waiting for the sides to be picked, guys. Still waiting. Don't you worry, they'll be there soon. We've actually got more people in the game, which is crazy. So yeah, defense, it's Border. Yes, I know. Okay, it will be defense first for. Valor. Sorry, Valor. Goldie will pick defense. Right. We are pretty much ready to get into this game. Sorry, I meant defense for, LDL. Yeah. Right, we're gonna just jump onto an ad break real quick, and then we'll get straight into this game. All right, we'll be back. All right, let's go. LDL versus Solaire. I completely messed that last bit up, by the way. I just looked at Valor and went, oh yeah, Valor are defense first. They're not, they're attack. My bad, sorry. I'm W-cast, all right? Get me fired, ESA. Right, let's go for it. We're getting into this game then. Right. Let's get to the banning phase. My head is frazzled after that banning phase. I don't think I'm going to do it live again. That was a nightmare. Ying is off the board to start off with. Ying is pretty much borders like... It's so easy to Ying push border. It's so easy. Everything is balcony accessible. Repel through a window, throw a Ying. It's 0 skill, but I guess it is skill to throw the Ying. You have to actually get it through a window. Some players can't even do that, but yeah, Ying will definitely be on the ban list here. Will we see a Monty ban? Oh, it's almost like I called it. Oh my god. Yep, it will be a Monty ban on the board, but it's not a surprise to me because Monty is literally the most banned operator since it got a bit of a buff or a nerf. I don't know if it's both. It's just been made overpowered, so it's a buff. I think they were trying to make it better, but they just kind of messed it up. Valkyrie is on the board as well. Sorry, banned on the board as well. I mean, that's the thing. Valkyrie, it's just so good for border. The border is such a big map, guys. Like, the spaces that you have, there's some massive rooms to hide Valkyrie cams in. Easy information, completely there. But yeah, let's take a look at the final one. And of course, LDL will start off with the Monty Valk ban, and it will be Fenrir is the final one for Solaire. Hey, not bad. And Fenrir, again, it's been nerfed quite severely. It can use pretty much full use of its ability, but it's easy to destroy now. So Striker on the board to start off with. And Madrid will be bringing that one to play. It's nice to see if they will stick that Striker. But yeah, Wamai, Azami, Mirror, Jaeger, and Mute on the board. Let's take a little look and see. I really hope my mic was working on the map ban part there. Was it working? I don't know. I should probably check to see if I've even got a mic input on that side. Let me know, guys, if it was actually, like, functioning. That would be so embarrassing if it wasn't. Elias. Gonna be bringing in the Ash again. We've got the Ram on the board for that verticality if needed, but I don't think they're gonna do that, so it'll probably be subbed off unless they keep the external wall soft. No, they are shotgunning it open. The Ram's surely gonna go. It'll probably go. Unless they're gonna use it for noise, but I doubt it, surely. No, they're gonna keep it. Okay. Oh, thank God. It's a Dokubi switch. That's a better switch. Striker has gone off the board for the Flores. We're going for a standard push on the west side. Or east side. Will we go for the main wall? That is the question. Probably not. We'll probably go for the backside instead to deal with this mirror. But there's an Azami playing in the corridor. Flores will say something about that one. And we'll stick another one in play as well. Straight back up. And is there one on the door as well outside? No, there's not. I thought there was. Will be Ash down below. Probably going to push through reception and try and put some pressure on the staircase here. Book's also down there as well. And it will be the Wamai creeping around. Puppy is just waiting for someone to push through here. Have they droned him out? He might as well just stay really quiet here. They are slowly just droning through. Oh my god. It will be Madrid to take down Goldie. A nice little pick from the vents here, and I was just really focused to see if they would find the pick downstairs, but Dokubi calls coming under play. Will look to try and take down the Buck, but he's kind of stuck in a corner here. He's prone on the floor. Let's react. It will be Puppy to take him down. Ilias off the board. Starlights to take down CRV with a shotgun straight off the board there. It will be Dokubi and Buck removed with 1 minute 30 on this clock. Jaeger stuck in a little bit of a bad situation. Will manage to run away with the pistol out. Will he get followed through? Will be the Flores, though, to stick a drone and possibly find some information on this one. Ash on the balconies here, the south side. As we do slowly push ourselves around. We find that this Jaeger, though, is the question. He's going to rotate himself off, and the reinforcements will come into play there for 90's side, meaning they can't access this fountain area without destroying the soft wall, although it is soft, so they do have an option to open it up. The Question is, will they know that or not? Starlight is literally right next to this Ace. Ace will fall off instead and go and regroup with his team. Oh, Perp. We'll find a nice pick there onto Madri. And it will be Perp to take out Uncert. Elios in a 1 versus 4 to do something here. The wall's soft. He could have had a go, but he hasn't. He's going to drop off instead. They probably heard that as well. He's waiting for them to go to the door to try and play aggressive. He will do this, though. Will he be able to find the angle? No, he has not. They are very focused that he's going to come up the stairs here. I mean, 10 seconds is just wasting time at this point. Just waste time, wait a second. He's going to actually try and pre-fire the angle. We'll find the pig, but it doesn't matter. He's done nothing else for that round at that point in time, and that kill is not impactful to the game. But there we go, 1-0 already to start off with. But Solaire have come so strong against Penta. Jesus, how strong was that? Also, I'm so sorry, chat. I forgot about the poll, so my bad. But, yeah, it's hard. It's a hard life. Vents and Workshop were my Doc, Capcan, Mute, and Frost in play. Let's take a little look and see Jackal, Ace, Doki, and Ram and Ash. LDL, what is going on? It's really confusing me right now to see how quickly LDL are falling apart. I'm not going to write them off. It's only round 1, but they really need to start to switch up very quickly. A 4-1 is not the best. Sorry, a 1-0 start is not the best. And, I mean, the same in last game, though. 4-1, 5-1, roll swap. Yeah. Zay on the Capcan. Interesting to see this pick come into play as well. The Capcan and the Frost on the board. 2 trap operators to bring into play. They can possibly punish LDL if they don't drone, but I don't think LDL are going to miss that many Capcans. They're going to bring the IQ to be safe, which is a nice little pick for them. Burp is prepped at the barricade. Also, I appreciate chat for letting me know how people are pronounced. I am thoroughly dyslexic when it comes to actually pronouncing things. Yeah, we can see IQ has found so many Capcan traps all the way around here. And it will, of course, be the utility of the Ram to try and open up this soft wall. He's going to be able to utilize the shotgun there as well. I don't think he's going to do it right now. He's waiting for something to happen. Yeah, look, LDL is setting up a nice little crossfire here as well, making sure no one can really escape. Give him pings. This IQ's doing the job completely correct right now. We will see as well Frost go down. A nice little pinch coming in there. And that's a good set of teamwork to come into play. We still have to deal with a few more people, though, as Doc is inside of the fountain, who's completely barricaded in. Although we do have the hatch for a quick escape. He just has to get past it. But it will be Madrid to find Starlight. And a 5v3 coming into play there, too. Will he be able to get another kill? He's prone on the floor, Zay. Oh my god, Uncert to take out one. Zay gets Madri with the Capcan. But here we go. Can we find another? Zay, just waiting. It's an easy pick there. And down he goes. Can't finish it up. And Uncert will get himself a double. Putting the ground in the ground. And a beautiful pick for him. 1-1. Nice for Uncert. Just very upstairs orientated there. That defense was very much trying to deny them from getting straight in. But we know Border is like this. You're going to push from the exact same side, east side, every single time. Get control from the entire sweep. Start droning from the balconies. Get open from the AC vent. Push in to break and stuff like that. And to make sure we have that control upstairs. So why not take the gunfight to them? And unfortunately, you know, it seems Solaire haven't really counteracted the fact that there's massive pinches being set up here, and they've relied a lot on the Capcan traps as well to try and give them activation cues or to kind of make the defense a little less aggressive, but that didn't really stop anything from happening. And a great situation there for LDL. Can they replicate something a little bit cleaner throughout the rest of this game? And that'll keep them inside of this game. LDL just need to start fighting now, and I think they've had a good prime opportunity during that round to get themselves involved. Hopefully, this will settle them down now. 1-1, keep themselves nice and even. It's basically not changed at this point. It's still a 0-0 game. Anything can happen. And we'll see the Bosch G in play by Goldie. And that Bosch G can be lethal if used properly. But at this level of comp, will it be a big issue? Of course, that SMG is a nice touch to have. You can pull it out. You can make sure you've got that SMG in play. And you've basically got long range and short range in two. And it's a great play. But it will be Perp just waiting at the window to try and get something here. But surely we're going to drone that out. We probably will. Oh my god, yeah, we have. It's hard to take down Perp. A nice quick pick and a bit of a throwaway of Wamai's life there, especially with the utility in pocket, of course. We still have to wait for all those Wamais to cook so we can place them down throughout the round. And the fact that he has just been taken down will, of course, waste quite a lot of Wamais that could have been potentially utilized. Yes, we still have the prep phase ones, but yeah, that's just an unfortunate turn of events there. He tried to get a quick pick, tried to get in with something there, but it's not going to happen. And now we're looking to flash the hell out of this room as Fountain players are looking to swing to try and cover his teammates. We'll take a look at this defense in a moment. Yeah, it's Mirror currently just waiting at the detectors here, and it's Flix who's just going to be sat waiting behind the reinforced wall here of Office. The hatch is open from below. And we do have Vigil, who can just swing if needed. Has a mirror in play as well. This should allow them to kind of keep this Frost alive. The problem that we saw before is that they went straight away, straight off the balcony, straight in through the door. And it will be insert to find one. Flix will go down. That's two defenders off the board. And, well, Vigil's very focused on a different play right now. Just trying to stop people from running in. He will replace his fallen teammates. Will they have droned that out, though? Is the question. This could be a very good opportunity to determine where. Where is he is the question. He knows someone's in there. We'll find an easy pick. Oh, not enough information down below. It's Harv. He's looking to execute onto sight, and he's helped with the pinch there. Doki call coming in play now. The last Doki of them all. Unsert upstairs still. It will be Harv to find one more. Can he find the final one? It's Mirror, who's currently in customs. It will be Elysia to get that kill. And Zay will go down. And a nice little bring back here for LDL to make sure they're on the ball. And they are. Will be a quick pause, and once again, haven't got a message in the chats. Now I have to remember which rounds we've won. Let's see. We might have a rehost, we'll see. It's always unfortunate. Every single game, SI skin is allowed. Join back. Yep. Alright, sorry. I do have to make sure. I think they've gone to protest the SI skin again. The one that just... Honestly, guys, just take it off, please. Please, just take it off. Save me my sanity. Sat in this chat, sweating my bollocks off, waiting for you guys to play. Oh, it's got to be a rehost. It's going to be a rehost. Oh, you got me going. That's unfortunate, but it will be a blooming rehost. All right, that's fine. We'll get it done nice and quickly. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're about to get into the game in just a moment. I do apologize, the screen went black for like a while. I didn't know it was I was setting up the game. The rehost has come back in. For some reason, someone thought a skin was banned or whatever, and they all left. So let's get into it. The game's literally in progress now, so let's jump straight into it. Sorry about the wait, guys. Sorry about all the delay. I know a lot of people don't like watching that, but yeah, here we go. Okay, we are in round number 4, 2-1 currently to LDL. They've made a massive, massive impact to start off on the game. Will this delay put them under like it did before? Let's take a little look and see. A lot of teams have done this, by the way. Like, they've fully, like, gone, oh no, there's a banned skin, left for like 10 minutes and stopped the momentum of the rounds happening, which I don't like. So, yeah, stop leaving the game, people. I swear to God. It was all over an SI skin as well. It's fine. We're in. We're ready. Let's take a little look and see. Mirror is on the board, and we can utilize this mirror in the nicest way possible to deny this entire line of sight externally. And, of course, we have these Jaeger ADSs and Wamai discs to accompany it if we need to. Depends on if the Wamai will place them down there as well. But I think he's going to utilize most of his utility inside of this office area. We also have the Vidge on the board as well, which will be possibly on a light roam. It looks like Vidge will be going downstairs for this little roam, which could be very good. It looks like we might have some opportunity. We've seen a few players going downstairs to start off with to push all the way through. This could be okay, though. I think they're going to expect it, though. Wamai was literally inside of tellers multiple times. But yeah. L is, oh. Madari. I knew the impact was going to happen. I just didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I've had a feeling he was going to do something. Well dealt with there by the striker. And it will be, Madri to get that pick in. Just a bit of a waste there from Goldie. I think he's got a bit desperate in that attempt, and now we're a man down, and it will be on Cert to also punish as he's looking for some more to happen here, and this Twitch is giving him incredible information, saving his team's life multiple times here, but it will be Ilias to find one. Perp goes down. This shield is in such a good position. Will Ash be able to do anything here? Oh, it's Striker. Can someone find the pick? They can. Madri will shut him down and say is off the board. It will be left to this Mirror, who will find a pick, but it's Ali to finish it off. And here we go. 3-1 as LDL start to pick up the game once again. So much better. Now we are in and underway. The only bit about a rehost that I hate is the kills. They disappear. It's very annoying. I wanted to be able to see everyone's kills by the end, but it's fine. We're going to jump in. Armory and Archives is where we're going to go next. Now, the key here is to determine, well, again, we're going here again and again and again. It's very poor that we are constantly trying to replay this. I guess this is the only place they can go. But, yeah, playing the Goyo in play. I guess out their vents, one fell apart quite quickly as well. They could try Tellers, but they really want to make this one work, and They've tried to change the strat multiple times, you've seen, but it's been dealt with quite well by LDL. They're bringing the Goyo to deny as much time as they can. Of course, there's 4 canisters to utilize around that bomb site, and a Goyo is still quite standard meta in the fact that you do have massive amount of fire that you can waste, and it just kind of sits there for a long-ass time. But yeah, we'll see exactly how we go. The fact that Striker's on the board, though, it's a bit annoying in that sense for the defense, because it should be easy to get rid of most of this utility. Whether you play the Twitch, the Brava, the Flores, the Striker, you have so many lethals that you can bring to the table now. But yeah. But we'll be playing behind this Mirror. Can they keep it alive for a little bit longer? Well, do they need to? We'll see. I mean, last few rounds, you know, ESA's been able to just push straight through the corridor, stick a few shields down. We've had 2 players pinching from break sides. Oh, nice. Oh, Flix has got a nice little pick there. He knew exactly what was happening. He saw it through the mirror. Yes, the Ash charge went off, but he swung it completely as he's tried to flash. Very smart there from the mirror, and well played. Problem is now that they don't have that mirror in Zach, so if they do decide to rotate round, it's going to have to be a bit of a different angle. They don't have free information anymore, but it's okay because it looks like the attack is going to be coming from this east side, as we would expect it to. The Goyos are denying time. You can see not a lot of people are moving right now. It's ample time, though, to find information. That's what the drones are there for, and we can see if we can get someone... Oh, hello, C4 deployed. Will take a little bit of damage, but it will be half to take down Zay. Madry will find one there. It will be Goldie to go off the board. Ilias just holding this long corridor. It's a 3 versus 4. Harv on the Twitch drone looking for more information now, going into the bomb. We'll find the Twitch drone, the mute jammers there on the Twitch drone as well. Now it's Striker. Madry to start to push off his side. Will he be able to find this pick here? Oh, he's flashed. He's bounced it in the wrong area. But it doesn't matter. Harv will find Flix. And now we're straight in. But it doesn't matter. He's looking the wrong way. Perp will deny him for that one. Can he find anything else, though? He just needs to calm down. Unsert takes down Starlight. And here we go. Perp gonna throw the impacts here. Can he find anything? Shots through the wall. He's going to create a line of sight. He's running through it all. And Unsert will shut down Perp. That is 4-1 now to start off with. And I mean, this roll swap could be a repeat of last time. Can LDL do what a Ghost Army did to them? I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll see. Armory and Archives is where we're going to go next. Well, Mai and the Mirror are on the board to play. And again, we're repeating ourselves again and again and again here. Going this Armory. We might need to try something else before it gets a little bit too late. Are they confident they can win this round? We are finally back. The amount of breaks and stoppages we have... I reckon, guys, in an esports cast, you have more, like, break time than game time at this point. Like, it must be. Right, so let's take a little look and see. Got the proxies on the board. The Goyo will also be triggered and give a proxy alarm as well, which is good. So you both have the Goyo trigger and the proxy. If they go back through that door, proxy goes off. Gonna see the Twitch on the boards again, and it's gonna be a repeat pretty much. I kind of haven't got too much to say. I kind of covered this whole bomb site in that sort of sense. It's just gonna be, can they do the exact same thing? Here we go. We're gonna look to try and get control very quickly. You can see the Docs still putting that BP on the wall, and ESA gonna be looking to set those shields up again on this south and east side as well. Here we go. Will he get caught off guard this time? Gonna spam those flashes in. No one to swing out this time. Ellie will keep the life. That's good, though. That means there's going to be way more for LDL to do now that they have all 5 men still intact. I think LDL did really well to get that round kind of like in control again after some very early picks in play. But again, it was very quick on the refrags, and that's what LDL have been very good for in this game, kind of just being in the situation that they can refrag quickly. Oh, no. 1, 2... Oh, my God. Ellie will shut down Perp, who had a prime opportunity to take 3 of them out at that point. Could have possibly have got a massive pick there for his team, but he's kind of fumbled the bag, and that's not too good for him. LZL starting their attack in a great, strong situation, but it will be Goldie to shut down Ilias. Zay coming into play now. He will find Unsert. Another massive line of sight here. Look at this. Goldie surely gets someone here. He does. Madry will go down. We'll find the cam in play. But he's looking the wrong way. Hello? He's somehow survived. Harv just hasn't played aggressive there. Where's one? Oh, just ducks and he's got the stim in his pockets. And he catches feet. Oh my god. Someone help Doc here, your team. He can't run in. That's the thing. He physically can't run in. There is a mute there. Somehow Doc has survived every single bullet taken here. Very well done to him. But he's still know the Ash is there, and that's the issue. This is a very bad gunfight to try and take. We'll find the Doc, looking to take the mute down next. 2 versus 3 in this situation. The Goyo's there for the swing! No one's there to pick it up, though. They should have double swung, honestly. Starlight's just going to be sat now, waiting. Shots from behind. Oh, it's A to finish off 4-2. And there we go. A nice cheeky little round as they've managed to replay the site multiple times, but they finally won upstairs. Like, finally. But yeah, let's take a little look now. The role swap 4-2. It's not a bad role swap, actually. I've been really hating on Solaire at this point in time. You know, they've been playing Armory left, right, and center 25 times in a row, but they've got a 4-2 split, which is not too bad. They can now play defense. They can now play attack, and then they can kind of force this defense to be a little bit all over the place. It's better than a 5-1 split anyway. The Solace is now on the boards, and, well, that's good for the drone economy, I guess, because he's going to shut him down. However, his ability is, of course, on that cooldown because it can't be used in the prep phase like it was previously, which makes it a little bit nerfed in that sense, and, of course, the range is a little poor as well. Of course, he's just going to sit a load of proxies down, and you can't see that drone either, you see what I mean? So, the drone economy is not too bad. It says there's 4 drones destroyed. Is there 4 drones destroyed? I don't know. There actually could be. It's only 3. The game lies to me. It actually lies. But yes, we do have the Blitz in play. Let's take a little look and see. Will this Blitz play work as well as a Monty? We have the Brava on the board, which will hack pretty much all default cams. And we have the Grim, which isn't banned this game. We saw it banned on Clubhouse, which could have been quite a big ban, actually, if you think about it. But yes. Zay is going to be on the Doki calls. There's one to start off with, but a lot of damage coming on to the Blitz, who's got no one behind him. Hello? Why is there no one behind Blitz? Harv will find himself a kill there as well as Flix goes down. He's looking to find a second, though, as the swing might actually happen. Oh my god. Zay is just going to sit there in the proxy, get detected, and now it could be the hunt for the ace, who could have just died there, actually. Oh my god, it's Harv to shut down Starlight. And now 5 versus 1 as they're all going to run around and chase him. Chase him around the map. Burp is just outside baiting and waiting for someone to jump out on him pretty much here. That's all he can really do, and he will lose it to Harv. Oh my god, he had no HP either. Look at this guy on a smidge of HP. You could have tickled him and he would have fallen. Oh my god. 5-2 as, well, LDL have slowly managed to get a grip on this game now, finally. And we're going to keep following them, don't you worry. Pentaclub is next. Will Pentaclub put a stop in this LDL setup? But I don't know, that's the thing. Pentaclub got smashed by Team Solaire. And realistically, talking from perspective here, I mean, Team Solaire should if they lose now, Pentaclub should technically lose against LDL, right? Isn't that how it works? I don't know. But it's okay, because there's a lot to play for. It's different things happen on different maps and different games. But yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at who else we can follow if we don't want to do LDL again. We could do Solaire versus Ghost Army, but I think that would just be the same as LDL versus Solaire. Pentaclub is, of course, next. against Ghost Army, which is playing right now, I believe. So yeah, we only really have 2 games left to sort out, really. So we get to pick LDL versus Pentaclub or Solaire versus Ghost Army. But we've got to be quick on which one we pick, so yeah. Any takers in chat, let me know. I'm happy to swap. Right, 5-2, 2 minutes 50 on this clock. Let's take a little start. The Ram is on the board and a Buck. We're gonna stick with the Blitz. Hello. And we got Perp and Flicks to play as well. Oh my god. It's Perp to go down to the mighty Madri. Already gonna start to deny that entry. And it will be the Blitz already going to go down there, as well as Uncert will take him down. He also had a Leisure Mine in his foot. Down goes Flicks from Harv, who's playing aggressive as hell. We'll find another one as the run out comes in play. And a 5-1 game. This is an absolute annihilation. Well, Starlight, it's just me and you again, buddy. You make something happen for me. I mean, he's got a good angle here. He might be able to do something. But this is just so aggressive. What can they do? They can't even get kind of in. Their push is really all over the place, actually. We'll find one. Ellie goes down, but it's Madri to run after him and finish the round off. Left, right, and center. Wow. Match point... It could be a 7-2, probably will be in this sense, because LDL have found out they can play as aggressive as they want. Team Solaire, very passive side. But yeah, we can decide, I guess, who won last game. LDL lost to Ghost Army 7-2. Ghost Army won pretty much all their rounds, bar 1 attack and 1 defense. That's how it went. So yeah, just putting it out there for those people at home. All right. We're going to take a little look and see. Sorry, it's very hard without Codecaster, isn't it? Actually, I Sodacast all my games. What am I on about? We have a Smoke on the board. We have a Thunderbird in play. And we have a Guyo as well. They pretty much just brought this composition to play aggro. They haven't set anything up. They really haven't. We're going Tellers, but it's just bare minimum setup. They've got the upstairs play. They are going to still play aggressive. You can see the Legion's going to be just playing in around this customs area. We've got 2 players in vents. And they're just going to kind of defend off this entire side, waiting for Team Solaire to kind of get control upstairs. And we do have the standardized mirror setup that you can see here, but let's see how quick they can get some kills off of this setup. Here we go. Oh, he's looking the wrong way. Will he play that one? No, he won't. There's a cam on him. Just got to be careful of the swing. Actually, Ash has a good opportunity here. They are slowly opening everything up, but the hatch down into vents will be open there too. Slightly. That could be a bit of a concern as well. One of the defenders could utilize that. It's literally Thunderbird below. They're just a tiny bit open there. But it will be a nice pick there straight away for the Ash to take the mirror down. And a 4 versus 5 in favor of Team Solaire. And they need this as well. And it looks like everyone has dropped off from upstairs or died. Here it is. But it's... Oh, hello. Perp will take down Ellie. And that's the smoke off the board too. We might find a pick coming into play here for the Thunderbird too. Oh, this one's falling apart here for LDL. They need to be very careful. Verticality coming in. He's looked the wrong way as well. He had a potential for open area. But it will be up to Legion to do something here. To protect this site. Stop people from just waltzing in. He has done, and it's Goldie. There's one. will be denied. Starlight to finish it off, and a 6-3 is where we're at right now. I mean, coming into play right now, Team Valor, LDL, I mean, they've just kind of like got isolated in every single way possible. A very, very good attack, if anything. I mean, Salor, they've done, sorry, I keep mashing their names. Solaire, they keep playing in this like unit now. They keep kind of holding these crossfires. You saw that Buck was putting pressure from above. They managed to get control of upstairs as well, isolating whoever's playing behind those mirrors upstairs, which was good. Then they opened up the hatches to try and deal with anyone playing in vents. It was very thought out in that sense, or it looked it, which means it was very organized, which was a very, very good setup. And if they can replicate this, it could be a hard match point to play, but they could kind of get an OT out of it, and we'll see. They need to keep that up, though. They need to be able to completely isolate this defense one by one. And if you're playing aggressive as well, it's very easy to do that. If you're playing aggressive, you can just have two players in a nice refraggable position, and you've got yourself the kill. And you need more defenders on site, because the more defenders you lose, the more room it is for the attack. If you think about it like that. We have the Frost with the shotgun just opening up as much as possible. Flashbang coming in. No one to play off of it, but it will be a quick access for the Ash Charge to land on the mirror, and it will be going out. Brava going to be in play as well here, as it has been most of the game, to be honest. We've seen a lot of Brava. Nomad is the kind of pick that's kind of changing things here as well, allowing a little bit more comfortability on the attack. They're allowed to kind of just play a little bit more against these aggressive defenders. Ilias will find one. Goldie goes down. That's the first pick for the attack. We can hear now that one player's trapped in a corner. This is prime opportunity to try and react. Come on here. Herp, very slow on the reaction time. They're just kind of trying to hold them as they got... Oh, a C4 from Half. There it is, though. The dot goes down. Looking to try and find another. Ilias will go down there as well. That's the Azami off the board. Legion is next on the priority list, but it will be the Frost Trap to claim one. He should be okay to get back up, though. He's going to be bleeding out for a long time now, though. Will he just be able to recover is the question. Perp just going to be holding this 90s onto sight. 1 minute 12 here on the clock. Drones coming into play. Few mines onto the double of Office walk-in. Everything is open on Office, though. He has just seen the Goon Mine, and it's not been called. He's going to be trapped. The swing could have happened there. Legion chose not to. Doki in a prime position now to kind of just rotate around. Might cause a bit of a... It could be a great crossfire, though. That's the thing. He shot it out. Nice. They're both holding each other's cross now. That's perfect for Legion. Question is, will he be able to land his shots? He knows about where this Dokkaebi could be. And I believe Mirror is also supporting this shot. Oh! Missed the opportunity. Herb will find one. Herb finds a triple kill as down goes the Frost. Harv will find him. Flix goes down. He's got 2 pings here. There it is. The gun trail gives him away. He knows where the other is. It's a 2 versus 1. Make it a 1v1 as the plan goes down. The Nomad jabs actually saved his life there. But it doesn't matter. Zay will take down Harv in the process. 6-4, and the comeback here for Team Solaire is on. Still, though, it's match point. There's a lot of pressure in play. And, I mean, the fact here is, can Team Solaire keep this up? It's going to be a heavy weight to go for. But LTL, they look like they're losing pace again. We've seen this in Game 1. We've seen this at the start. All right. Ellie on the bandits. We'll see that Mirror is in play there too, and the Legion on the board with the Doc and the Azami. Now, the Doc, again, we see it quite a lot more now. We saw it on Clubhouse most of the time. We've seen it, like, a lot of rounds here. It is really useful, but they've got the barbed wire on instead of the bulletproof as well. That's going to, of course, do damage now as well. I forgot to say that the barb does a little bit of walking damage as well if you walk through it. And we have, of course, the bandits, possibly to help with these mirrors. But, again, the Ash Charge being in play is just going to be a nightmare anyway, so... And there's no Wamai in play this time either. So they can't catch any Ash charges that have been thrown or deployed. Which is, that's unfortunate really for the Ash. Here we go. Flashbangs coming in. One. We'll cook whoever's sat at that door. I believe he might have missed that one actually. It doesn't look like he's actually landed it. But it will stop any aggressive play coming into play. We still have one more flash for later on. And there he goes. The Ash charge has been removed. But the Legion will still be playing behind. We also have Ilias playing on the desk like he did previously. He got a lot of action here, but he got taken out very quickly. And this could be a repeat round in that sense. They just need to do it very well. That's the thing for Team Solaire. Madri will take a lot of damage there. We'll utilize one of his stims. 1 minute 57 on this clock, though. Just waiting for this information to come in now, as we've got a lot of people on drones. Flashing going to happen now as well. This will happen onto off a break here. There is a C4 being ready, though. Goldie goes down. Ilias to finish off Goldie. Looks like Ilias is kind of trapped in this situation, but he's managed to get some kills out of it, though. Starlight will find two. He's furious, but it's okay, because Madri gets a little bit of a pick there. Up to take out Madri. And now, once again, LDL struggling here. Swings, can't land, will be taken down by Perp. 6-5. We'll see it happen. Can we get the OT happening here? One more round in it. Just like it's been for most of the game. LDL might see overtime, possibly for the third time this weekend. I mean, I'm going to have to just quickly pull up their last results on my phone. It's literally screenshotted. Because I was looking at them and I was like, what? How have they managed to get so many of the same results, really? But yeah, LDL. Oh, I haven't screenshotted the results. I screenshotted the table, the scores. They got 6 points in Group F. It was PIB and LFO UK. I could probably just pull it up, though, in a moment on Linkipedia page. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Honestly, that's absolutely insane. I'm really happy to see if we can get this OT, though. Give me a second. I'll actually pull it up for you. Qualifier 1, which was yesterday. If you missed it, there's a lot of qualifiers and stuff. Okay, here we go. LDL played against LFO, which was an 8-6 win to LDL. PIB beats LDL 8-7. So 2 OT games, and then they got a bye round, and then LFO beats PIB 8-7. So it was literally yesterday in that group was OT. But yeah, let's take a little look and see. Sorry, I know you wanted to see that prep phase, but yeah, we'll have a little look now. As we have set up a little bit differently, ventilation's where we're going to go. Smoke is playing downstairs. We also have customs, which is completely open, and already going to see one of those Goyo canisters going off. Upstairs, which will allow quick entry anyway for the Ash and the Dokkaebi. They're already inside. They just use the window instead of the door, so it might have been a bit of a waste of a Goyo canister there. We know that the Legion is finishing up the fountains setup, but it will be a vigil. Can he find the pick here? Oh, he's a Bosch G! Already going to see Goldie and Zay off the boards. Oh, Perp! Oh! Flick's gonna take down Madry. Perp is, like, turned into something else. He's like a demon now. What? He's, like, woken up last game. Oh, sorry, like, earlier in the game, he was, like, so quiet, but, like, I didn't think he did anything. But he's actually just, like, woken up. Will be the Grims to be thrown in. Gonna play off them. They know someone's there. It's gonna be the shotgun removed. Perp's gonna take down Ilias. He's gonna get another kill for himself. You're gonna die, though, to the Legion who swung and Cert. Gonna make something happen. But can we find another kill coming into play here? This is a massive importance for LDL with a shotgun on Cert to take him down. Starlight off the board. 1 versus 2 for overtime. We have 3 toxic babes in pockets. Flicks. 59 seconds. Gonna chuck his bees down the hatch. Gonna shoot a lot of stuff up. Oh my god, but he has control of sight. They are playing very passive. Can these Grims find this Legion? No, they can't. He's gonna be able to get through that, surely. This is the situation we're in. Shotgun is prepped and the smoke will happen, but from behind. What a good smoke there. Will he rotate through? He knows where he is now. Oh, he's landed, but the smoke will shotgun him off. Ellie with the finish. Flicks had an opportunity, but it doesn't matter. 7-5, and a game that could have gone to that OT. LDL just finish off that match, and here we go. A nice little victory for them. Finally getting their first set of points for today. 3 points is good for them. We'll be back with you very shortly. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and if you're interested on how ESA works, here's the seeding of exactly how we're set up.
ESA Cup Season 9 will be brought to you on September 23rd, from which teams will have to fight for their share of the €2,000 prize pool. Unlike the past few seasons, there will be a total of 16 participating teams which will all have to make it through our qualifiers in order to be a part of the competition.
4 qualifiers split over 2 weekends at the end of August and the start of September. Teams play in a single round-robin format with randomly generated groups of 4 teams each weekend. The earned points are then summed up, which will give us the top 16 and qualifying teams. Your performance in the qualifiers will be more important than ever before, as your standings in the qualifiers will heavily impact your seeding and matchmaking in the competition.
Join us on August 31st, September 1st, 7th, and 8th. These matches are also allowed to be broadcasted by the community. The 16 qualified teams will begin with a Swiss system featuring all best-of-3 matchups, including elimination matches with unlimited overtime. This leads to an 8-team double elimination bracket, also in a best-of-3 format with lower bracket matches having unlimited overtime. The grand final will be a best-of-5 with unlimited overtime, crowning our Season 9 champion.
We are excited for the 9th season of ESA Cup and hope you're too. Join our Discord server for more information and feel free to contact us with any questions. Registration for the qualifiers starting August 31st open now. Don't miss out.
Wow, that was an incredible game to play. However, next up, we have LDL versus Pentaclub. We are waiting for the match chats to drop, so it might be a little bit more of a waiting game for you guys. So, again, go get yourselves a drink if you really don't want to sit here and wait. I know these kind of breaks are kind of long, but yeah, I'll try and fill as much as I can, but then we're waiting for things to get sorted out, so I'll have to make sure the next game is set up and ready. But yeah, I mean, LDL, we are now following them for the last game as well, because everyone else, I believe, is getting ready to start. Solaire and Ghost Army are ready to start as well. And but it is LDL versus Pentaclub, and Pentaclub, they lost against Solaire, I believe it was 7-0. which is unfortunate. But, hey, that's okay. We've got a good game coming regardless. LDL have started off quite slow in multiple games, so we could have something completely different happen. And depending on the map, it could be an incredible game. So, regardless, we're going to wait for the map bans to get dropped. We're going to wait for people to do bans. When it's about that time, I will pop back up and start doing the bans live again, even though it's a bit of a headache. And we'll get straight through it. But yeah, guys, this is the ESA Cup Season 9 qualifiers. Stay tuned. We'll be back very shortly. And don't go anywhere. Okay. Right, I believe it works. Okay, the map bans are in. Here we go. We are slowly getting the bans to come through. LDL ban first. They ban Chalet. And it will be then Pentaclub to ban Consulate. Okay. And we're going to see that the next ban will be... I'm just going to quickly invite him quickly. I believe... Clubhouse. Okay. That's valid. LDL ban for the Clubhouse. We're waiting for the rest to come in. Yeah, we're waiting for the rest of these to come in. But, yeah, it's going to be Clubhouse ban. That's okay. Chalet to be banned first. Interesting. It's not even going to get considered. And then we're going to see that Pentaclub get rid of Consulate, which is fairs. Lair is next on the ban list, though. No one wants to play this Lair. No one played it yesterday, for the record, just so you all know. No one bothered to play Lair yesterday. That's kind of funny. It's just going to be one of those maps that kind of gets banned more. Either people will start playing it like they did with Nighthaven Labs, or, and hear me out, only the old maps that people like to play will be played. Pretty much. I've also only just noticed this. Sorry, it looks bad. There we go. Yeah, but Lair is banned next, so that's unfortunate for those people who wanted to see a bit of Lair. I do want to see how it would work, but I reckon it'll just be really, like, ranked at this point. No one's really got, like, set out comp strats. I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah, we're waiting on the last few bans to come into play. We've still got quite a few, though. Bank is on the board. Borders on the board. Cafe, Nighthaven, Skyscraper. They're all there. They're all waiting to be banned. I can hear all the teams talking about what they want to ban, or what they're going to ban. But yeah. Last game, though, LDL and Border. It was quite close in the end, actually. I'm kind of surprised at how close that they actually sort of brought it back. Like, one round in it, pretty much, to get to that overtime match point. But yeah. Oh, sorry, that overtime. Here we go. Next ban coming in by the looks of it, by Harv. He's already banned Clubhouse. I mean, will we see the Cafe Dostoevsky come into play now? Ban Skyscraper, as it will be banned through. That's Skyscraper to go. LDL. And now we are waiting on, of course, Pentaclub to get the last few bans in. 3 maps. Well, 4 maps on the board. 3 left to be banned. 1 will be picked. It's Border to go off the board, which I'm pretty sure LDL won't mind. Although they have just won it, they probably don't want to play back-to-back games on it and might get a little bit long. And I think Border is kind of boring to watch. You probably heard me going to sleep at some point there. But no, we'll see. 3 maps left on the ban board. It's Bank left. And will be, of course, Nighthaven and Cafe Dostoevsky. I'm waiting for the LDL ban to come into play. Penta are all nearly in the lobby as well. Ban Nighthaven Labs. Bro just said play Cafe. Bank and Cafe are left. We might see a Cafe play. We actually might see it. I'm surprised we've seen Nighthaven Labs go off the board. LDL mustn't like it then. I swear though I've seen them play it in some of the highlight videos. No, it's not. Okay. People struggle to read chat. It's alright. I mean, if we do see a bank, it's not bad. It's just going to be like, hey, let's get main lobby. Let's take down elevators for upstairs. Let's make sure we've got control of that. Then let's go for the quad push. Do that at the same time. Get control of cameras. Yeah, it's the same thing. Bank. Okay. Okay, so it's Cafe? I'm not too sure. I'm waiting on them. Cafe or Bank? Come on, guys. Just pick one, please. I want to get on with the game. All right, we're nearly ready. We're waiting for the final decision. They were literally sat here waiting. I said I wouldn't do this live, but it's kind of funny, isn't it? Cafe or Bank? Cafe or Bank? Yeah, Cafe or Bank. Bang, Cafe, play Bank. Cafe off the board. Let's go. And it is LDL to pick the sides. They're very slow. They'd probably sit here talking all day. And it will be OT defense for Penta Club. Here we go. And one more. Come on. Will it be a defense? It'll probably be, or maybe an attack, actually. I don't know. I don't know what the LDR want to do here. Harvest typing. Attack start, an attack start. Okay, cool. We are pretty much ready then to get into the game. So yeah, we'll quickly just cue the ad break and we'll be back in just a second then. Yeah, here we go. Your attack is LDL. Your defense is Penta Club. The bans are Chalet. I messed this up already. Your bans are Chalet, Consulate, Clubhouse, Lair, Skyscraper, Border, Nighthaven, and Cafe Dostoevsky. Let's play some Bank. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Okay, this is the final game today of course, our ESA qualifier. Season 9. Let's take a little look. Guys, don't forget, there are still more games happening right now. We might be able to go through all the other games as well, just to take a little look at see what points people have. But guys, there's also a qualifier next weekend. I'll be here on Sunday as well next weekend doing the qualifier. So if you guys want to see it, it will be me. Hopefully I'm on the roster for it, but I will be here regardless. So stay tuned. We're about to jump in. LDL take on Penta Club. Let's get started straight into the game. Right, here we go. The banning phase. The bit that we all love and enjoy. Who will be banned? Will it be a Monty ban? Will we see the Ying go again? Or will we see something a little bit different? Maybe a Blitz? Who knows? No, probably not a Blitz. I'm looking at the very default bans on the board that have been happening all time. Monty. Whoa, we called it. But yeah, I guess Monty is going to have to go, isn't it? Like, regardless, Bank is just probably just as good for a Monty as Clubhouse would be. I've seen it being used. People get desperate and bring that Monty out, and it's a nightmare. But again, we saw Blitz in play on Border, and it just got absolutely smashed. Honestly, I think if Solaire didn't bring that Blitz, and they actually played something else, it probably would have gone a little bit better for them. Wow, I called the first 2 attackers. Will we see a Hibana? Or it's got to be some kind of Hard Breacher, right? Will we see that? Or will we see, like... Oh, sorry, what am I saying? Will we see a Valkyrie? Or a Fenrir? Why did I say Hard Breacher? What am I on about? I'm on a different planet. Cade, okay. Yeah, that's good for hatches. Fenrir or... Fenrir. Is it going to be a Fenrir? No, surely not. Valkyrie. It's probably going to be a Valkyrie. I'm on a different planet right now. Okay. I mean, the Cade was the same on Clubhouse. It's just the same for the hatch game, right? You get rid of that Cade, you can now play hatches. Oh, Mirror. Actually, yeah, I forgot about Mirror. What am I on about? Here we go. Mirror off the board. It's been intact on Clubhouse. It's been in play on Border. And now it's gone on Bank. Finally, we're going to have a little bit of a mirrorless game. To be fair, a lot of people questioned most of the mirrors that were in play. Was quite funny, though. But yeah, we're going to go down to the bottom floor. Goyo, Mute, Maestro, Capcan, and Malusi in play. IQ, Twitch, Dokubi, Ash, and a Thermite come into on the board as well. And we're going to see a Jackal being swapped, but we will see that happen anyway. Malusi, though, is on the board, and Malusi's got 4 of the gadgets now, the Banshees, as they're called, and we're going to stick a couple everywhere, pretty much. However, they are pretty nerfed still. They aren't really, like, the best. They basically said, here, let me take let me nerf your gun a little bit, and let me give you another Banshee back and make it worse. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. It's still okay. We have the, Capcan on the board, which will, I'm not too sure we're going to see a lot of Capcan, but it is pretty much a prime play. A lot of teams just run the Capcan here because of how annoying and how many doors and stuff there are on Bank, and how, like, you just kind of forget sometimes. But yeah, Maestro will be pretty much controlling this with the Goyo combination, which is going to be great to deny anyone from pushing straight in. And I think it's good that the fact that they banned the Monty, because although the Monty would have probably got denied by a Goyo, now they kind of can't hide behind the Monty and, you know, destroy the Goyo traps early. That's a really big point here. They can't hide. And, of course, your change on the roster here is Zachary, who will be brought on. Both Capcan and Zachary just staring very closely on that pixel. Will he be able to get anything out of this? Will move himself into the hallway, waiting for another swing to happen. Can anyone help from the skylight, though? No one's up there. That could have been a great pinch if that would happen. C4 prepped. Will just lands. He's already preempted something might happen, but the swing from the Malusi communicates. Malusi could have had a massive pick here, but will be taken down by Harv instead. Shishi off the board nice and quickly. Could have been a very easy play, though, but it will be Zet to take down Ellie. Zet is looking for another. Will just miss out on an opportunity. Swings to play aggressive. And Madri will take down Zetak. Refire here onto the Goyo, but it will be Jackal to go down as Disrupt is still upstairs. He's got accompanied by these Capcans, which the drone might have just failed to detect. We will find that Maestro Cam get taken down, but it's a drone coming into play now. Will be the IQ. Zachary on the central staircase looking to go down, but Madri will now come to help with the pinch. Capcan's definitely going to go down here regardless. Both of them in a prime situation. He just had to be very careful. And now they just need to know exactly where he is. He'll know if Zach pushes because of the beepers. The metal detectors are literally there. He's just trying to scan. But he now knows that pretty much Capcan can't escape regardless of this gunfight. All of them are just here. Can someone help him is the question. No, Maestro and Goyo just kind of sat there, but it's one. Now he's attention to this middle box room, and he's kind of safe in this situation. No, he's not. As IQ jumps on the table to finish him off. 2 versus 2. Questions me how Capcan managed to win the first one, but he's done so. Let's take a little look now. Hatch gonna be blasted open there. It's been left soft as well. IQ gonna be just watching as the flashbangs go in from the thermites. Now Goyo looking to try and make space. Can he deny? He can't. And now Zachary gonna find one onto Chrissy. It's up to Sneaks. Will be shut down by Zachary, who's just gonna sit there prone on the hatch. Round 1 going to, well, it's LDL. I mean, who would have guessed a nice quick round against Penta? But yeah, Penta really did drag it out quite a bit. Unfortunately, Capcan couldn't land that final shot there onto Zachary, who managed to jump on the desk, finish him off, and a very decent pinch. However, we still managed to lose a player for the attack, but a good refrag nevertheless, and it did result in getting control of that hatch, and that's what they wanted. That's why they've really contested so hard. But yes, let's go back downstairs. Vigil is on the board to try and make a little bit of a difference. However, IQ can still see that Vigil ability, and it will be Striker on the board there too as a pick in from the Ash. Again, we have no mirror, so the Ash isn't as relevant. You can kind of substitute and swap around these players. We will see the IQ, of course, will be stuck by Zach, and it will be the Dokkaebi and the Twitch on the board. Dokkaebi should be really good here, just for removing this upstairs player. Wherever he goes, these Dokkaebi calls should pretty much just ring him off, and the pinch should be good. As well, for late rounds, plants, we should know exactly where people are from those Doki calls, so that's really why it's been brought. Such a good map to bring a Doki on. And here we go, down the dirt tunnel we go. It's Madri. And Zachary going to go to the open area side as well. Trying to contest and see if we can go straight in onto this bomb site. They might be able to find some early entry here. We'll find Sneaks. And it will be Zachary to take out Zetak. Already going to lose 2 men to this one. A 3 versus 5. Can we punish? Someone else has got to be in a position for this, surely. No, they're not. It is the Dokkaebi, who's kind of just sat in the main lobby, who could potentially give a little bit of a phone call there to the Capcan if they want to chase him down. They've got to be very careful, though, because Goyo now joining this Capcan. However, there are Capcan traps pretty much everywhere. However, that will leave one person kind of just to sit here. Oh my god, there's one person up, but he will be taken down. Madrid to take him off the boards. And what was he thinking there? But it will be Capcan to shut down one. Can he find a second? Doesn't matter. His teammate's gone to down by Zachary. A 4 versus 1. The pre-fire coming in from the Capcan, giving his position away completely. Shots everywhere. He's going to be lucky to get out of this one as the door will be swung. We'll be finding one. Disrupt to go down. A 3v1 situation. Make it a 2 versus 1. But the plank going down. Can he do something here through the floor? Oh my god, he's tagged Striker's leg. The plank's going to come under. He could open it with a C4, but that would be a massive waste. He's going to hold on to it for a little while. Beeper's going to go off. They know where he's coming from now. It will be Striker who can sit in an off position to try and catch him out, but it will be Madri, the Striker, to shut him down, and it will be disrupt off the board. A nice round here coming in from LDL again. They managed to sneak into bomb site after forcing everyone upstairs. And they've all played quite an aggressive roam kind of in that middle floor to try and hold it out a little bit longer to kind of help each other out. And they've done quite well. I mean, Capcan's done quite well, but then just kind of been left short for the rest of that round. That's unfortunate, really. But yes, here we go. Jump into CEO office, the up top bomb site, which is going to be played pretty much the standard way. Will the ace be brought, or will they keep that thermite on the board? Will they go for a full square take, or will they go for a main lobby? It looks like a main lobby is the option. You see the aces on the board now. Bravo will be looking to try and get all these cameras in the main lobby as well, to hack any of the utility that might be utilized. There's no BP cams, but there are proxies to get rid of. There are my discs, but there's plenty of cams as well that they will want. But yes, here we go. The IQ on the board as well should help with this utility gathering for the attack to deny any of these cameras that they might not want as well. We do have, however, a Tobrero, which is going to be the most useful operator kind of upstairs. As long as he doesn't die very early on, it should be very good for them, as he can just keep freezing and freezing and freezing and freezing until this ace runs out of Selma charges. So we'll see if he does commit to the front main lobby site. But the fact that they have seen this Tobrero might tell me they might not go for it and instead try something new. And we definitely have someone up front, but I think that's just a standard positioning right now, to see if we can get the main cams, to see what we can find, to know where people are playing. Tobrero might actually not bother with that wall. I'm not too sure. He might just swap between sites. He's got every angle that he can cover. So no matter which way they go, he should be able to just quickly throw his freeze grenade on the wall, and it should be pretty standard here. Zitak got a nice small angle there onto the walk-in door here, the very single one. He's got to be very careful. The Brava does. It's on the double, actually, I believe. Oh, no. It might be on the single. Cam's going in. We'll find one. The drone economy looking still to have quite a few drones in play. 3 have been shot down, but it will be. Hello. Ellie on the windows to take out Shishul. On the cam we go. We'll have something to hack if he does get in, if he wants that. He's in a very good position to ring and jump in with the EMP. Proxy will go off. Repels in. He hears it. We'll shoot it down. He's already in sight. Stock doesn't know about it. The Dokkaebi call's coming under. We'll find one. Chrissy goes down. There's a massive open here. Do you want to land your shots? He's going to get punished if he doesn't go again. It'll be hard to find Down's attack. Plant's going to go down regardless. And how have Pentaclub allowed something like this to happen? They're completely switched off. There we go. Ellie to find his kill that he probably should have got a little bit earlier on. And it will be hard to finish it off. This drop to go down. And Penta are struggling here on Bank. A 3-0 start is incredible for LDL. And a good set of points for them to come on today's board. They should have 12 points, technically, because they had a bye round yesterday. Someone else has a bye round today. Which means it's consistent across the board. So next week, well, yeah, pretty much next weekend, they'll be able to get majority of their points, I believe, which will be very important for LDL. So this is kind of like their starting round, as long as they don't drop any easy games. They have, of course, dropped one game, which is unfortunate, but they played against one of the top teams, well, the top team in the league. They played Ghost Army, previous champions. Entropy has still got to play. LDL's still got to play Entropy as well, I believe. I believe that's how it's working. Yeah. Alright, here we go. A lot to do, a lot to set up here. But again, Pentaclub need to show us something new, something special. And at the minute, it's not looking good. Disrupt is literally doing everything. And I hate to look at kills for this, but he is literally doing everything. Claymore's going to be set up again here outside, and the drone economy is full. We have every drone intact. No one's really bothered to find that information, but they have extra information anyway from the IQ, which is why they don't really need to drone. I think IQ can just kind of scan the bomb site anyway, and he'll just be able to see exactly what he wants. You know, if there's an echo drone flying around, he'll see it, he'll scan it. And that's easy then. And then they know kind of like what the operator lineup is here. They've already found the standardized default cam, and we'll start to open up the wall with the Salma charges. Both of them going to be opened, which is really nice. The Frosto playing an aggressive swing here from the stock door, and there's a shield on this side as well. What might cause a few issues, though, is this outside double window for the security room here. We might see something happen, but yeah. It's interesting to see the Echo being brought, though. They really like these Maestros and Echoes to be on the board. Madri missing his shots again. Got the pistol out. Will be punished by Sushi. Won't finish him off, though. There is another drone on him. He's scared that he's going to get, like, pushed. I don't know if he knows he's dropped him. Surely he knows he's downed him. I think he's just scared that he's going to get pushed by someone else. There's a repel by Doki, who's going to cause a few issues there as well. Going to shoot a lot of damage into Sneak. Is he waiting for the revive? He's found it, though! Very patient. Shishu has actually done something incredible there. Sneak will find one as well. Down goes the Doki from the rappel. It's up to Harv and, well, Unsert to do something here. 1 minute on this clock. One Salma in the pockets. The angles are not aggressive. That's the thing. You know, they could possibly creep into sight. They only have a shield to really deal with. Now they only have one. Well, they've used all their Salmas. Oh! Oh no! He's walked into the most obscene frost trap ever. And there it is. Sneak to find the pick. Harv is struggling here to try and find picks. He will find one aggressive player, though. He could have shot him in the back there. Surely he can see him there. He's literally on the floor. That's crazy. I can't sit and watch him like that anymore. It will be Chrissy just waiting inside of sight. He's very, very high sense. The jump out to happen, but he's been claymored. Harv is looking for another. Can he find it? He did, but he got shut down by Chrissy, who decided to run out as well. Next time, double claymore it, I guess. But, yeah, 3-1. Penna Club actually getting around him, which they didn't do against Solaire. So, that's interesting to see. We're going to go to Lockers and CCTV now. Dokkaebi, Twitch, and Striker on the board. A Thermite to follow. And Zachary probably going to go that IQ. Yes, he will. Echo, Mute, Maestro, Capcan, and Tobrero in the board. Ha! Very interesting. Playing a double information tool operator. Both Echo and Maestro together. I mean, realistically, they shouldn't be able to get a plant down. However, it's going to be easy to get rid of those Maestro cams. They've got a Twitch. They've got an IQ on the board. Both of them should be rendered useless. The Brero should be good if they're going to play the hatch shut. But again, it's not a necessity. They don't have any electricals anyway to destroy it. It's just going to waste time, which is not too bad. But it might just waste utility there as well. We'll see what they're going to use that Brero for. I'm not too sure if they're going to keep them hatches open. They have closed them. 1, 2. One open there and one shut there. So they've missed one hatch on purpose. They're going to shut the rest. So, yeah, they're going to play the hatches. Will be the Mutes playing. Oh, he might die early. He actually might die. Nope, Mute Jammer's got him. Will be Capcan again in open area. And we've seen sometimes that this doesn't work out very well for Pentaclub. We've seen so many times where, you know, LDL have opened up the frag first and have managed to get a quick pick onto whoever's playing in there or playing around the middle floor. So they do have to be very, very, very careful for this situation. But yeah. Very slow start here. Striker looking to find a yellow ping. Will be shut down, though, because the barricade is fully up. And he'll just drop down on the staircase with a shotgun prepped. Very quiet to start off with. Is Dokkaebi going to start to make a move now? Bravo as well, droning in. Should be able to push Capcan down. But the minute, there's no contestment here. C4 deployed. Won't land any damage. Here we go. 1 minute 40 on the play. Let's take a little look. His attack still playing quite aggressive. He's going to get flashed. No, he's going to get naded. We'll survive. We'll push him away. C4 deployed. But a bit of damage onto Striker there. Now he's waiting on the hatch here. He could swing it. But he knows he's pushed down by the beepers. They've gone off. He's actually pushed himself away. The hatches are closed. They can now sort of sit here and bunker. A lot of time's been waited by Pentaclub. And Disrupt is just waiting for them to, like, kind of go in there and just touch the hatch. So, yeah. Here we go. Tobrero gonna start the freeze. One above him as well. He's not heard it. He's gonna let it open. There we go. All the hatches should be open now. Here we go. The descent onto bomb site should be a little bit easier. Everyone funneling, though, from the CC side. They got to try and catch someone off guard. Someone who's trying to remove into a different position. They have to make the move. It's the attack that do. Zachary will find one. Plan going to go down here. No Maestro Cam to deny. It will be Harv with one. And it will be Zetak to find himself a refrag. But it will be Ellie to take him down. 3v2. Phone call coming in from the Dokkaebi. Disrupt knows where someone is. He's just about seen, but he'll be taken down. It's hard to punish him up. It's a 3v1 with 30 seconds on this clock, and Madri will take down Sneak. 4-1 right now. Penta really struggling themselves through this. And I can't wait to see what the actual ESA list looks like. I might be able to get some scores up. It depends how quickly they get updated. On the Linkopedia page. It might be after every game's been played. We'll take a little look and see throughout, but I'll let you guys know. You guys can check for yourselves anyway when the LP page is updated of what all the qualifying groups have managed to get. There will also be a ping in the Discord with everything on it to tell you exactly what all the scores are. But here we go. 4-1 is where we're at. No points on LP, so it will be in the Discord later on. Yes, Brava on the board. It will be a Doki, Striker again, and this IQ. This combination's really good, by the way. Like, I mean, they've got rid of the Striker now because we're trying a different kind of bomb site. We're going middle floor. So they do really need to try and just get this verticality pressure now. But, yeah, I mean, it's always on the board there in that situation. Oh, Brava, okay. Gonna swap it off. I mean, there's a lot of electricals to hack, but I guess they don't want that Brava on the board. Castle in play is interesting as well. We're going to see... They're going to fully bunker themselves upstairs as well. No, it's just going to be in a full expansion. They're going to fully bunker these castle barricades. Yeah, just double door there as well. Don't know where he's put the rest of them, I won't lie. Must be upstairs. Where is castle playing? Oh my god. Disrupt's going to take out Harv. Straight off the bat. A nice little pick for Disrupt. He's in a great position. Look at him. 7-4. He's literally doing everything right now. Sneak's had a few good picks as well, but it's unfortunate. I'm going for the main lobby. Might find something here. Bandit just missing out. C4's on the wrong side. I guess he's predicting him to go to the single door. He might be able to get something out of this. Oh, it could have happened. It was a good throw. Very good throw. Eliza. The striker will drop down. It's Ace who's also going through this archive site. It's quick access straight in the site here. And Echo's on his cams. We might be able to get one. Zach will find himself a pick. Upstairs here. And it's Uncert to take out Sneaks. Echo's still in play. We'll try and land some shots there from the Echo. Tachanka. He's going to get caught off by trying to move his shield. That's poor from Tachanka. And it's up to Crizzy, who hears the revive, surely. There's one. Can he find another? His teammate's still there. We'll find a second. He should have got that kill regardless. 2 versus 1. Chrissy has, of course, some Echoes. I think they've all been destroyed, actually. Ellie to deny. Chrissy goes down. And it's a 5-1 right now. Guys, I'm just going to let you know. LDL, they lost to Ghost Army 7-2. Anyone who's just come in, they've lost against Ghost Army 7-2 in map number 1. In game number 2, they decided that they would win 7-5 on Border, which was very good, against Solaire, which was a very close game in the end, because they managed to, you know, LDL kind of just slipped a little bit. And in this game, it looks like we're en route for this 7-1, but we'll see how we go. Pentaclub really dropping a lot of rounds, but the role swap is in, so we can't rule them out just yet. And I forgot to say, map 1 was on Clubhouse for those people wondering. After that, Clubhouse has been banned every single time, pretty much today, so yeah. Shishu going to be on the IQ. We're going to see that the Twitch and Amaru is on the board. Hello? Okay. We'll see what utilities brought there as well. But we have a C4 on the board. We have a lot of impacts in play. A bulletproof camera. We have 2 C4s, sorry. And we've got the Echo in play rather than a Maestro. The Elysian and the Goyo are both being brought. And a Valkyrie as well. A lot of information. I'm really surprised, by the way, Valkyrie just didn't get banned. Like, it was banned on border, but I think it should be banned on bank as well. Alright, here we go. Amaru straight upstairs. I don't see the use of Amaru apart from the hatches. Like, sorry, bringing the hard breaching gadgets. There is enough hard breaching gadgets for every hatch here, but it's just Amaru's just not the op. There's so many other ops with more utility than Amaru. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. You can still bring it. You can still, like, rappel back up and do a rotate, whatever. It's just very loud. But yeah. Zachary is going to be sat inside of this open area. He has the shotgun to make these holes. He will make some free holes as well to stop anyone from just jumping straight in. Ooh, Zet. The attack will take out Madri. A nice little pick for him. Madri kind of just wandering around, but he took a lot of damage off of him. Shishu will be disrupt to take down Zachary and Ellie to go down as well. What is going on? These attackers are fully just isolating this defense. But they're playing really aggressive upstairs. There's one. Can he find another? Will be refragged. The attack will... He's got himself a kill left, right, and center at this point. What is going on? Uncerts. Left in a 1 versus 4. Hatches are starting to be opened. What can he really do here? Does he even have his Echo drones still out? He's looking for anybody to find a one-on-one gunfight with. The thing is, they've already started to come to bomb site here. One, Ash is literally outside of A. They might have the information. There's some Goyo canisters there to kind of shut it down if he needs it. But look at this angle. Disrupt is literally shutting down this entire corridor. We'll find one, though, for Uncert. Can he find another Amaru to go down? This Twitch drone is going to be really annoying for him. Doesn't see the player on the door. It's the Buck. Plan going to go down. Smoke deployed. Yes! Look at that! The Echo drone going to shut him down. One more time. This is how you play Echo, people. Oh, it's a triple! Uncert for the clutch. Can he do it? Gotta be careful he doesn't get wallbanged here. No, he should have just played time. Oh, that's insane. Disrupt. Gonna finish it up for Pento. 5-2. And he just got a little bit aggressive on that Echo to finish off the clip, but it didn't happen. Lockers and CCTV is where we're gonna go next. Let's take a little look and see. Tobrero on the board. It's a Smoke and a Valkyrie in play as well. An Echo and a Goyo will follow suit. Ace, IQ, Dokubi, Amaru, and Brava. Let's take a look. I mean, that Echo actually... it props to Uncert for that round. Just unfortunate he couldn't get that final clip in, but yeah. Bad situation, though, for the whole of LDL. Why are we dead so quick? I don't understand. But regardless, Penta Club, great round from them. They just about got it down. They just need to work on that post plant, really. Valkyrie going to be making sure that we do have some of those information gadgets all the way around the map. Very good use of that Valkyrie. However, IQ is going to be on the board to counter it. The Goyo, I didn't really get to see much of that Goyo get popped. Honestly, if that Goyo could have got popped at any point, it would have been so much harder for them to back out, like, of that whole bomb site. I just think there was too much for Echo to do to shut down the plants. He managed to do that twice. He countered it perfectly. To then pop a Goyo and find a kill probably was too hard. And there was smoke involved as well. Like, it was a little bit of a nightmare there. Ellie. Gonna be dropping some barb down, and the phone call coming in from Doki as the attack will start off upstairs. No one is playing this top floor or the middle floor this time. Everyone is bunkered pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone is elsewhere. Sombrero going to take some damage. He's got the Valk cams to play off, though, so he doesn't need to play too aggressive here. Echo drone in play. Here we go. The hard breach gadgets going on the hatches. We'll start to make some access points up top in the roof to try and really reduce the amount of movement that these defenders can do. The Torpedo is on the case. He's going to shut down one of them. Can he get the other? Let's see. Depends how many times. There it is. The other one's opened up now. It's just, they're gonna pop. That's the thing of not having the Cade or the Bandit there. They could just be placed straight on. You just have to wait for the ability to go down. Doki. Ready to throw this EMP. Or the Doki call. We're waiting on it. Surely not, though. Surely there's a C4 ready. Here we go. Valkyrie's waiting for it. He's trying to hide from the drones. See if his teammates can actually shoot it off. Ellie taking a lot of damage here. 11 HP will go down to disrupt. We're waiting for the C4 is what we're doing. But I don't know if it'll land now. Sneak. He's in a long angle to try and deny this this Valkyrie. But the phone call will come into play. Disrupt is still on the hatch as well. Oh, it's the drop. Can he find himself one? He can't. Shut down by Unsert. Oh, that's not good for him. He thought he'd taken him down. Harv will find one, but he's going to be taken down from the hatch. No way. Crizzy just drops down and finishes it off. Oh, Echo, Unsert got really comfortable there. He thought that there was no one else there. And so he went on his cam, and he got fully denied. That's unfortunate for him. Him and Harv could have, like, completely had a lot of space there as well, and deny the hatch drop, but they didn't have anything going. It's unfortunate. I've just been made aware that we can see results of certain games. So if anyone wants a game mentioning, I'm here to mention it. But it looks like, I believe, oh wow, Minions versus PIB. They won 7-2 on Clubhouse. Blind Owls versus Nazgul. Owls won 7-4. Aspire versus MVG. Spire lose to MVG, 7-5 on Chalet. But yeah, there's so many more. Go check out the Discord if you want to see the more results. That's insane. Alright, we do have the castle up top. We got 2 of the doubles on and 1 of the singles. The rest are reinforced. These are the key angles to be removed. And gonna start off. 5-3 is not too bad though. I think, you know, Penta Club have shown us that they are actually kind of in the game still. They just need to do something about it now. They need to get 2 more rounds through and sort themselves out a little bit. Which they are slowly doing. Disrupt is 11-5 though. I think they've really come alive on this attack. I think they've done so well. And already Disrupt gonna find himself 1. Just waiting for these Salmas, these Salmas and Grims to go down. The Grim will push back the Frost, and he's just going to stay behind the shield, but it will be a little bit of time before he can go back behind it. Never mind, Flores will shut down as much utility as possible. Here it comes to destroy the shield, and that's what the Grim's for, to try and stop anyone from pushing close to it. There it is. Oh my god, but Madri will find 1 onto Sneaks. Nice little pick coming in from him. 4 versus 4 on the clock. 1 minute 30 here. Doc is playing on this janitor's closet. He's just playing really aggressive, waiting for people to run in. They are playing windows so much right now. The windows are the place. Oh, but it's Chrissy to take the aggressive Madrid down. Just too aggressive for a defender that in that situation. You don't need to. You really don't need to. Harv to find 1. Shishu will go down. Zachary. He's still got the balcony control. We'll look to find one, but it's Chrissy. Uncert gets Z-Tac down, though. Harv just randomly shooting through the wall. I thought it would actually manage to connect, but it doesn't matter. Disrupt has taken him off the board. Ready to get behind that bomb and plant. His teammates not watching. Uncert, yet again, in this situation. Flash is going to go out. He's got full HP. He's just very, very aggressive, Uncert is. And Uncert will land. Chrissy goes down. And I thought he might have to pull out that Echo Drone again, but he played really aggressive. I thought he got a little bit lost. Uncert seems to kind of like slowly look across his screen, and then he sees it. And I'm like, oh. I just like, oh, I thought he'd react quicker, but... Match point, 6-3. Here we go. LDL have done so well today to get themselves the points that they have. And Penta Club, I don't believe have got any points at all, as they played Ghost Army before, and I believe they lost to them as well. I'll see if I can find their Ghost Army scores. Yeah, what? Wait a second, actually. Whoa, no way. News just in, because I haven't checked the score. Oh, did they just leave, like... When did he leave? Oh, no. I'm in trouble. I don't think I got a ping. I don't think he left, like, in time. I wasn't paying attention. I won't lie. Oops. I was really infatuated with the 8-7 for Penta on Chalet. That's insane. No one said anything about the DC. So, I guess he's just DC'd. That's unfortunate. They're going to play the round out anyway. Yeah, Penta Club, like, fully beat Ghost Army. That's insane. I wanted to watch that game. 8-7 OT. Max OT. It's really funny how, like, LDL, like, fully just lost to them. Penta fully lost to Solaire. And, LDL are beating Penta right now. That's insane. Alright, Zachary is going to be on the Malusi right now. 2 minutes 20 on this clock here. We've been here all day. This is potentially the last part of the game. Sushi will find half of the board. It will be Zatek. Going to be able to possibly hear someone downstairs here. He will just drop off. He's looking for the pick. He repelled upstairs very, very quickly here. They got pings coming in. Making a pinch as well. Verticality going to come in now by the Buck. Could really throw them off here. Uncert has returned by the Deagle kill from Madri. Takes down Shishu. But it will be Zachary to take out and attack. Sadly, though, Zachary gets taken off the board himself. Sneaks to take out Ellie. And oh my god. Penta Club are slowly coming back here. LDL might drop a few more rounds if this keeps happening. He's got so many angles that he's trying to watch at the same time. The plan's going to go down here. Bear in mind, we are downstairs and the bomb is being planted. Question is, will he go for the drop? I believe someone's watching it. No, they're not. He could commit to it. No, Buck's fully watching. Thing is, Buck's now going to hear the beepers go off. Oh! Madri going to react so quickly. Both upstairs, though. Both watching a hatch. Oh, but Chrissy will take down Madri. There's no way he would have baited the plan out either. That's the thing. It's unfortunate there right now. But yes, 6-4. We're going somewhere, Penta Club. Can we see an OT come out from you? A lot for you guys to do. Match point once again. Can we just go over the... I think we're going to go over the kills. Madri, 8 and 7. Zachary, 10 and 8. We have 11 and 8. Uncert, 8 and 4. Ellie is 6 and 8. Disrupt 14 and 7. Chrissy 8 and 7. Zetak 5 and 10. And Shishu is 4 and 10. Sneaks 4 and 9. The Legion on the board. You can see the Valkyrie in play as well. Melusi and the Vigil. I mean, every single time that then plays, man. Like, upstairs, we just see complete control from the attack. They've managed to, like, fully just get a hatch. Get into sight as well. They've taken everybody off site. And it's kind of just, it happens a lot on Bank. The same thing happens. Everyone's playing middle floor. Someone just pushes downstairs anyway. Manages to get his one-on-one. Straight into sight, gets the plant down. And then defenders are still trying to take gunfights upstairs. Can't really get back down to sight. And then when they do, there's still 2 guys upstairs. Like, it's just it's really annoying. That's the thing with Bank. It's such a big map that everywhere leads to the same place. That's what having 4 hatches does. But yeah. Hello. We're gonna go straight in. Let's take a little look anyway. You're gonna have to hear and maybe follow in Discord. But anyway, Ghost Army, yesterday, they finished themselves with 9 points. So did MG Wits with 9 points. And Nazglu Clan have 9 points as well. Entropy have 8 points. MG Aspire have 7 points. Solaire have 6 points. Pentaclub have 6 points. MG Minions have 6 points. Crown Zero, 6 points. LDL, 6 points. PIB, 6 points. LFO UK, 6 points. Uke Esports, 3 points. Molotov Gang, 3 points. And Polokari Esports, I can't say it, sorry, 3 points. In the red zone from yesterday, this is. So, again, it's going to all change from today. Everyone's got new points. So, people who lost yesterday might have won today, and people who won yesterday might have won today. Lost, whatever. I don't know. Team 444, Team QUQ, 3 points. E-Wave Esports Console, 3 points. AUF, 0 points. Blind Owl, 0 points. Orglis Console, 0 points. And probably first round, 0 points. And you might be right. So today, in my brackets, which I'm going to claim Group E as my brackets, we have seen, of course, number 1, LDL lost to Ghost Army, 7-2 on Clubhouse. Border, LDL, won against Solaire, 7-5. And, of course, we've just seen an incredible match, 7-4 on Bank against Pentaclub. But, yeah, there's a lot more scores in the Discord. Minions managed to get a 7-2 win against first round. Entropy, they won against YUQ. And PIB beat Polarity 7-1. So there's a lot of different games here. Some really close games. There's an 8-6 E-Wave versus LFO UK. I don't know if anyone's still streaming their games, but yeah. E-Wave managed to get themselves one. Polarity versus Minions, an 8-6 win to, I believe, Minions there as well. And it looks like CWZ and Meister 7-5 to CWZ. So yeah. Nazgul Aspire 7-5. It was to Nazgul. Ghost Army, of course, we've seen that one. Penta lost to Solaire as well on Clubhouse. Orglis, they lost, I believe they lost to QUQ. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games here today. It's incredible. And there's still some currently being played that haven't been cast. So yeah, we don't have the current, scores, I guess, for today. But stay tuned on the Discord. And yeah, guys, I've been It's TD. Thank you all for watching the cast today. I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully with a co-caster. Maybe not. Might have a producer. I don't know. If you want a co-cast, let me know. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And yeah, guys, I've enjoyed every moment today. Go follow my socials. I'm only on Twitter, so at @itstd_esports. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye!
ESA Cup Season 9 will be brought to you on September 23rd, from which teams will have to fight for their share of the €2,000 prize pool. Unlike the past few seasons, there will be a total of 16 participating teams which will all have to make it through our qualifiers in order to be a part of the competition.
4 qualifiers split over 2 weekends at the end of August and the start of September. Teams play in a single round-robin format with randomly generated groups of 4 teams each weekend. The earned points are then summed up, which will give us the top 16 and qualifying teams. Your performance in the qualifiers will be more important than ever before, as your standings in the qualifiers will heavily impact your seeding and matchmaking in the competition.
Join us on August 31st, September 1st, 7th, and 8th. These matches are also allowed to be broadcasted by the community. The 16 qualified teams will begin with a Swiss system featuring all best-of-3 matchups, including elimination matches with unlimited overtime. This leads to an 8-team double elimination bracket, also in a best-of-3 format with lower bracket matches having unlimited overtime. The grand final will be a best-of-5 with unlimited overtime, crowning our Season 9 champion.
We are excited